Yeah, sorry about that. So I had a friend who was asking, hey man, should I play this claw machine? I really want to win this plushy free run. And I was like, dude, definitely should. I'm about to start shiny hunting right now. So your luck's gonna be good and my luck's gonna be ass. So you should definitely do it. Anyway, folks, hello. Remember that little and y'all seen that video of the dog who goes, hello. Folks, how are we doing tonight? Speaking of, I should upgrade to this code. No, I don't want to open Minecraft. We did that earlier. Stop it. Oh my god. There we go. Shunny hunting. Nope, I gotta change that before Shandy fucking calls me out on it. There we go. He probably still will, but at least it's changed. Folks! How's it been going? How y'all been feeling? How y'all been looking? How y'all been cooking? How have y'all been doing, gamers? Really nice to hydrate. That's the bit of tonight. Folks! It's good. I'm doing great. Job, right? This is being filled on yeah, let's just get this elephant out of the room. I'm filming this on a Friday evening after my second week of work. So I've been doing a little bit of dwinking. So I'm fumbling around on my words. Please don't think I'm having a stroke. I just have been talking for the past like 3 hours and I'm also drinking. So there you go. But now, water. It's definitely not water. Water, I'm hydrating. Side note, that should like, I don't want to do it because I will admit something. I have on some occasion at some of my lowest points, praise the almighty Turkey God, the lowest of my lows when I'm really needing a pick-me-up, when I really need somebody to come out of the woodworks and save my life, I always pray to the glorious, wonderful Turtwig. God bless his aura. Alright, let's get out of here. Let's go shiny hunting, baby. So here's the deal. I have definitely, on one occasion, at my lowest of lows, taken a big old Yeti cup, went down to the gas station, bought 3 tall boys, and drank them shits while I was at work, and I regretted it. Not because I got caught, let me be clear, I didn't get caught, but it just didn't feel good. No part of it ever really felt good. It wasn't like an enjoyable experience to do it. It wasn't an enjoyable experience afterwards. Just wasn't worth it. But I will say, the shit I'm sipping on tonight, this goddamn soju, this is the ultimate fucking stealth drink. Doesn't fucking smell like alcohol. Doesn't fucking look at all like alcohol. Like, I don't know, maybe? Like, I've got a... Okay, let me wipe this shit off the glass. Like, in a glass cup, it might be a little easier to tell the difference between this and water, just at a glance, but recognize that this one is, like, room temperature, and this one has condensation all over the glass. So a lot of the difference that you see is that. Doesn't have an odor. Doesn't even have that much of a kick, so it's not gonna be like a, you know what I mean? If you're drinking like water and vodka, like you're gonna go every time you sip it. People are gonna catch you. This shit's smooth like butter. So if you're gonna do it, I guess that's a fun way to do it. But like I said, I really, really, really don't recommend it. It is not. You might go, oh, I like drinking, and I'm bored at work. What if I did both? You do it, it's not fun. It's not fun. You don't enjoy it. You spend the entire time going, I have to lock in and look like I haven't been drinking. It's not fun. It's not fun. I don't recommend it. Don't do that. Don't do it. So yeah, there's my little PSA. If my employers are listening, I'm sorry. This is true. It did. Don't fire me, please. I promise. It was a long time ago. I was a very different person back then. I did not have my shit together when I did that. I promise I'm a good boy now. Like, dude, at my current job, I don't even want to chew gum that they offer. I'm like, if I'm chewing gum, like, I'm like, you know, smacking it while people are listening around me. So, like, I'm not the guy. It's not me. Plus, all the water that I drink I fill up there now. They provide these, like, they have their company branded Yeti cups. And, they have an ice machine and a water machine. And, I use, like, 2 or 3 of those. Oh, I refill. But I get about 2 or 3 of those in me every day. You know what's so crazy is, like, there are a lot of things that somebody has to do to fix their mental health. And as somebody who has struggled with it for literally all of his, like, intelligent life, which I'm going to start calling around, like, late middle school, early high school is when I finally started to, like, think. Everything before there was pure instinct. I will say it's hard. It takes a lot of work to crawl out of some holes that you find yourself buried in when it comes to mental health. But I also will say getting good amounts of water in your body, like not sodas, which are good, because they have, like, I mean, sodas aren't good, but they are like 99% water. So, like, you could be doing worse. You could be not drinking soda. Like, legitimately, drinking a soda in the middle of your day with your lunch is not healthy, but it is healthier than not drinking water. That is true. You should definitely drink water because it's way better, but it is better than alternatively dehydrating yourself by not drinking anything. That being said, straight water and a good amount of it, you don't want to, I'm turning this into some kind of, like, doctor's PSA, but whatever. You don't want the shit where your piss is clear. You don't want it, because that means you're just pissing out the water. You're not, and even more stuff than just the water when it's clear. There's a lot more science to it that I don't fully understand, but I'll tell you this. You want it when it's slightly yellow. Now, if it's cloudy yellow, that's a different thing. I'm not qualified to talk about that. But if it's slightly yellow, that's where you want to be. Think about it like a yellow crayon with about 10% opacity. That's the sweet spot. Hydrate, get some good water in your system, get some decent food in your body, and get some sleep. These 3 things seriously really help your mental health. Like, if you don't do those things, or worst case scenario, like a lot of us find ourselves in, you don't do any of them, dude, you are fighting God. Trying to fix your mental health is like fighting God. Like, just give yourself an easier base to stand on to overcome your mental health struggles. Drink some water, eat some food, and go the fuck to bed. I know, especially that last one, I can speak from experience, easier said than done. Drinking water, you know, it's a little bit of a challenge to drink more than you're comfortable, you know, more than you might want to keep yourself hydrated properly. Eating food, you know, it's a little tricky, like, oh, I don't want to eat unhealthy garbage bullshit, but then I want to have to make a salad at fucking 11:30 p.m. or something. Fuck that. So there are some struggles there too. But per personal experience, that sleeping one can be a fucking problem. So like I said, none of these are like easy solutions. There's a difference between a simple answer and an easy solution. A simple answer is like, how do you go to sleep? Simple answer. How do you benefit your sleep health? Do stuff during the day. That's a simple answer, right? But especially if you're feeling depressed and you don't feel like you want to do anything and you feel like you're a burden to the people around you, so you don't want to like invite other people to do stuff because you feel like you don't even want to be in their presence because they're annoyed with you and they don't even like you. You can't even think of the idea of even talking to them because like y'all have so much of a difference in opinions and perspectives and interests and hobbies. Like, what are y'all going to talk about? You invite all these people out, they're all going to talk about sports, and you're just going to sit there just as lonely as if you were in your bedroom. So like I said, I've been there before. It's a simple answer to say, hey, just go out and do things. But it's like not easy. So when I give a simple answer like drink water and sleep well, that's a simple answer. Might not be easy, but the task is one-dimensional. Well, technically not. You know what I mean? The goal is one-dimensional. The task itself can be, okay, fill your day doing activities that will make you tired by the end of them. For example, wake up at fucking 6:30 in the goddamn morning, take a shower, go work for fucking 9 hours. 8, 9, 9 to 10, 10 to 11, 11 to 12, 12 to 1, 1 to 2, 2 to 3, 3 to 4, 4 to 5, 9 hours. And then come home and stream for 4 hours. Like, it's easy to say that, right? But it's simple to say it because it's simple and straightforward. Here you go. Doing it's hard. Doing it's not easy. I get it. I've been at this job for 2 weeks. They have a gym downstairs. Do you know how many times I've used it? 0. I have a drawstring bag, 2 pairs of running shorts, 2 pairs of workout shirts, an extra pair of underwear, a water bottle, and 2 granola bars sitting in my car for about a week. And I still haven't done it. It's so simple to just say, hey, just go work out. You'll feel better. But there's a difference between easy and hard. And I want that to be recognized. Because I can just say, yeah, get sleep, eat better, you'll feel better. But it's not that easy. There's a hurdle to overcome. And let me be clear about it. You should do it. It is hard, but you should do it. But also reward yourself for small victories. That's what I think that's the best way to handle something that is simple but not easy. Reward yourself for the small stuff. Let's say, for example, you want to drink more water. Maybe you only drink like 20% more than you did yesterday. That's great. 20% improvement. Well done. Good. Pat yourself on the back for the small victories and then use that as propulsion to do better tomorrow. That's the best we can do as people, is that we do better tomorrow. Is that, hey, I did a little bit better than yesterday. I'm gonna do a little bit better tomorrow. That's as best as we can do with everything that we do. I do that with, like I said, I've been doing it with water. I've been trying to do it with sleeping, which is kind of naturally happening because of the hours that I work. That I let me be clear. I don't think my job is like egregiously hard. I'm not complaining about my work hours. So, the corporate who's listening to the stream, don't worry. I love you guys. Please, my nose is very brown. My point is, I went from doing a whole lot of nothing, and now I'm doing a whole lot of a real ass job. So there's been a bit of a switch in how much work and how long my days are. They used to just be whenever I woke up and whenever I go to bed. Now they are like 6:30 a.m. until about 10 o'clock p.m. That's my days now. There's a slight difference. But you know what? One of the things that I've found from work And I maybe it's placebo, maybe it's coincidence. Let me not say this as strict fact right now, but I think there's something to it, dude. I legitimately think spending all the time at work that I am, learning, doing things, keeping my brain moving, is helping me in video games. Like, I come back home and I'm like, dude, I am like, when I play Pokemon Unite, for example, like, I feel like I used to not think about avoiding my opponent's damage as much. There was some level of mental fatigue, like, oh, I don't want to think about that. I don't want to do all that. Go through the effort of figuring out when or where to bait up my opponent's cooldowns. Nah, let me just kind of float around the outside and wait until they do it, or just go in anyway and beat them when I know that I can. But like with Quaquaval, for example, and with the amount of Mystical Fire Sylveon I've been playing, I'm doing a lot more of like baiting shit out, noticing, like keeping a mindset on like, oh, my opponent's moves are off of cooldown. I can go in and do my shit. Like, I'm thinking more. My brain is activated and working. Which is, and I'm finding great success with the Pokemon. Now, granted, I'm not like a carry, and I do worry that the higher ladder I get, not only will my strategy work less potently, because people will kill me faster, I'm also worried about the idea that people aren't gonna fall for my shit at high ladder. Like, so for those who weren't here for the Pokemon Unite parts, I'm gonna talk about Quaquaval for a little bit, because Quaquaval got released, and the general consensus of that Pokemon is that it's bad. The general consensus is that that Pokemon is weak, that Pokemon is underpowered, that Pokemon is not accomplishing as much as it should, it's not dealing enough damage, it just goes in, gets stunned, and gets its whole gimmick ruined, and it dies, and it blows up. And to some extent, I agree, right? Like, I agree to some extent. I also believe, truly, profoundly, without compromise, that people are playing the Pokemon wrong. They are expecting the usual. They're expecting a all-rounder to come in, deal high damage, get these big-time plays off, do these big monumental things, kill the opponents, and make stuff happen. They want a playmaker carry Pokemon. That's not what Quaquaval is. I believe it, that that's not what Quaquaval is. Let me see how the audio mixing is doing, by the way. Just now kind of becoming aware that that might be a thing. Yeah, it's pretty fine. We're gonna switch it. It's gonna sound a little doubled for just a second here. Should be better now. We're going through with clean Spotify sound rather than hearing the desktop itself. I don't have the game volume on, so you weren't hearing anything else, but I think the audio comes through a little crisper when it's just Spotify. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. The point is, I think people have been playing Quaquaval all wrong. And here's my thesis statement on this. I'm calling Chris Heroes specifically out. Let me be clear. Chris Heroes is like my god. I follow his word on this game like gospel. When I am like, oh fuck, what build do I put on this Pokemon? I go into YouTube and type in Chris Heroes Sylveon. And in the middle of like the 40 seconds that it takes for people to be like, hey, what items are you gonna put on your Pokemon? I'm watching a Chris Heroes video going, why the fuck are you putting Muscle Band on Sylveon? All right, fuck it, I'll try it. And then I go play the game, I'm like, oh, that's why, that's cool. So let me be clear, Chris Heroes is like my Bible in terms of like how I play this game, how I approach this game from an item perspective, an emblem perspective, from like what builds are good or bad perspective. I will say, this whole Quaquaval thing, I disagree with him on. Not necessarily that he says it's underperforming and that it is not as valuable as some of the other Pokemon that have been releasing lately, and honestly, to a sharper point, that it's the worst Pokemon that has been released in 2026. I agree to all of those points. I slightly disagree on the intensity of said points, but I do agree. I think it's the worst Pokemon that's been released this year so far. I do think it's a little underpowered. I do think it requires more buffs than it most recently got, but I do not think it's horrible. And I think the reason that people like Chris Heroes and a lot of his fans and a lot of other people in the community feel is because they're playing it wrong. Koryu, friend of the stream, as I was describing the way that I play Quaquaval, dropped a very interesting word that I had not heard in a very long time. Quaquaval, the way that I play Quaquaval is like an initiator tank. Now, if you know what that term means, good for you, but you're gonna have to listen to me explain it anyway. Essentially, an initiator tank is, in the context of Overwatch, for example, is like, what's his name? God, Hazard. Is like Hazard, where he uses his mobility to maneuver around the map, initiate fights, and peel for teammates. That is what Hazard does. Hazard goes in there, draws a lot of aggro and attention, gets a lot of people to look at him, sticks around for a little bit, and disrupts the enemy's positioning and structure so that his teammates can accomplish tasks and goals. Now, between Overwatch and Unite, how that works is a little different, and I gotta be honest, I'm not that fantastic at it. I end up dying a lot more than I should, and I need to work on that as a player. That being said, I think that playstyle, that mindset, is what makes Quaquaval work the best. Personally, I think that a hit and run, going in, drawing a lot of attention from the opponents, because here's the thing, especially right now, everybody looks at Quaquaval and goes, that is the easiest Pokemon to counter in my entire life. What of my buttons stuns him? I'm going to click that button right now. Especially if he's about to use a basic boosted, I'm going to stun his ass. So I find the most valuable way to play is to force out your basic boosted as quickly as possible while using as little cooldowns as possible. I think my favorite way to do it is to hit liquidation, use a basic boosted, use low sweep, use your thing, have them stun you, and liquidation out. Or, alternatively, don't use low sweep. Just hit another basic boosted. Or maybe you hit another liquidation to keep some healing going. But the idea is, you want to use your cooldowns sort of sparingly and get your basic boosted out in more simple terms. Because what you want to do is you want to sustain. Liquidation got a healing buff, which to me was really clear, oh yeah, this needs to be part of your game plan with this Pokemon. That you need to get buffed. The thing getting buffed is the thing to focus on, is the healing. Now, bear in mind, I put this decision together before that. I'm currently I'm not great. As of today's stream, I hit Masters 540 or something. So it's not cream of the crop shit here, but it's fucking working. I've got an 80+% win rate on this Pokemon right now. It's working. So I think you should give it at least a bit of pause if you're gonna go out and say this Pokemon's just horrendous. Because my playstyle with it's working very well, and it's for one particular reason. We'll go over the item set. Emblems, standard 6 brown, 6 white. No questions there. So let's talk about the items, because I think that is where my build is vastly different than a lot of other people. Obviously, from the way I've been talking about it, I play with the tanky Quaquaval build. I'm running a potion. I'm using the weakness policy, which is about the most common, obvious, absolutely necessary item to run on any all-rounder that you're running at all tanky. That's supposed to survive for any amount of time in any fight. You should be running weakness policy. Dragonite's not gonna run it because he kind of wants to play at range, but honestly, if you're playing Outrage Dragonite, you might consider it. Not Outrage Dragonite. What's the one where he starts fucking throwing haymakers? Is that Outrage? I don't know. Whatever that one is, you want to play that one. You might consider Weakness Policy for that. You might consider like a high crit build. I'm going on a tangent. Weakness Policy for the duck. The other very obvious item is Draining Crown. Now, I don't know if it's unintended. They didn't change it with the most recent update, so I'm guessing it is intended. Let me take a sip real quick. My guess is that it is intended because they didn't change it. But Draining Crown, unlike every other basic attack item in the game, works perpetually during your basic boosted. Now, let me describe the Pokemon for those who don't know. When you land either a basic attack or a move, including your Unite move, you will build up one of 3 stacks. When you're at 3 stacks, when you click your basic attack, you will spin a bunch of little feathers around you and do a little dance. If you use a move during this time, you will cancel your little dance, and literally any CC in the entire game will cancel this spin. Any CC. Wigglytuff distracting you, Sableye scratching you, Snorlax Unite moving you, any and every stun. Volt Switch from Zeraora will cancel it. Any hindrance stun CC in the game will cancel your spin. So people look at that and go, oh, it's fucking trash. And let me be clear, it is. It's not impossible to work around, but it's not good. But the thing is, Draining Crown... I'm sorry. Back up a little bit more. Every item that boosts... it is considered a basic attack. The spin, it's considered basic attack damage. And scales on your basic attack. But doesn't get buffed by basic attack items. It is not being buffed by... okay. So when you start spinning, there's an initial hit, and then you get a bunch of little hits that happen occasionally. Only the first hit will get buffed by Razor Claw, by Scope Lens, by Rapid Fire Scarf, by Muscle Band. The only time any of those items get triggered is on the first hit, except for Draining Crown. With the sole exception of Draining Crown, all of these items will not activate on any hit other than the first one. Draining Crown activates on all of them. So, especially if you're playing like a tankier build, Draining Crown's pretty straightforward. So why is this crazy? It's the last item. Resonant Guard. I run Resonant Guard on my Quaquaval, and I think it's the reason for the season. I think it is no small part in why I'm observing so much success with the Pokemon. Because here's the thing. When you use... I have to describe the ability. Let me get to the ability in just a second. As a level 1 Pokemon, your first move is either Pound or Wing Attack. When you land Wing Attack, you get a shield. So already, your Pokemon is built kind of around shields in the very early game. When you evolve and hit level 5, you replace Pound, so you still have Wing Attack, so you're still getting shields. When you hit level 7, you get Liquidation, which is a dash move that when you hit something, it heals you for, I think it's 10% of your max HP right now. I think that's what it got buffed to. I can't remember if it's part of your HP or part of your damage. I think it's part of your HP. You will be healed a percentage. But here's the thing. Remember that whole boosted spinning thing I was talking about, building up those stacks? The type of spin that you get is based on your last move. If you use a basic attack as your last move before you start the spin, you'll just do a normal spin. If you do low sweep before you do your little spin, it'll be red, and red means more damage. But if you do liquidation before it, you will get, I think it's like a yellowish color, like a bluish yellow color, which is green, but it doesn't look green. It's kind of weird. You will get a shield before you start spinning. that is, again, more. So for the whole game, you have a part of your build that can give you shields. Even your Unite move. So if your Unite move is the last move that you use before you use your basic boosted, it will get the boosted damage and it will get the shield. Plus your Unite move, if you can hit it, it's not, I struggle to hit it because I suck, but it is really potent and it just got a 15% damage buff. It actually hurts a lot. So if you go in like liquidation, basic attack, Unite move, pop your Unite, and then pop your basic boosted, you'll probably get stunned, but then you have another liquidation, and then a basic attack, and then low sweep, and then you get the basic boost again. So you better hope, so your opponents better hope they didn't all try to stun you at the same time. Anyway, here's the thing. I thought, okay, well you have also Shandy Hide. I thought, I saw you earlier, I'm in the middle of a ramble though, sorry. I thought, okay, so there's a lot of things on this build that give you shields. Why don't I just give myself more shields? And I gotta be honest, one of the biggest things that I found with that, and this is the biggest reason I disagree with Chris Heroes, the biggest thing that I found with especially this build on Quaquaval, but kind of sort of some other builds, it's a part of the Pokemon, to be honest, but with my build in particular, with how many shields you can get, with the potion to keep you sustained, your pound and wing attack actually doing a decent amount of damage when you have the full stacks, because it works differently when you're a little guy. When you're a little guy, getting the 3 stacks just makes you do more damage. What I have found is that Quaquaval's really potent as an early game lane Pokemon. In the first 5 or 6 levels of this Pokemon, it's actually really good as a lane Pokemon. Chris Heroes completely disagrees. I don't even know if he's even tried it in lane. He just goes, well, it's doing really bad as a jungler, so surely it will do even worse in lane. I completely disagree. I think it is really good at getting farm secure, which is when the little CPU Pokemon spawn and you have to kill them to get XP. Getting them killed before your opponent does is called secure. And I think Quaquaval's baby evolution is really good at secure. I think it's really good as like a defensive ballast. I think it's just solid. The way I was playing it today, you'll see. I kind of was fucking around a little bit because I'm a little tipsy. That just condensated a bunch of water on my pants. It looks like I pissed. Looks like I didn't get all the pee out of me when I went to the bathroom. Oh well. What was I saying? Oh yeah, Quaquaval's kind of fucking dope, guys. So I love him. I've been playing him a lot. I've been winning with him quite a bit. When I was playing today, I was kind of doing a lot of overly aggressive maneuvers and dying because of it. So that's kind of on me. But I think even in those moments, what ends up happening is there's this mindset that a lot of people go, oh, hey, that Pokemon's really easy to counter. Let me counter him. Let me get my move that stuns and click on him. When you are tanking, when you are giving yourself shields, when you are healing yourself, when you are potioning yourself, and most importantly, when you're kiting opponents, because your character has 2 dash moves, and one of them has 2 cooldowns you can use. Your character can fucking move. So when people go, oh, I can counter that guy, he should be easy to kill, and you're not easy to kill, they waste a lot of time attacking you and your teammates. And I know it's really hard, especially in Pokemon Unite, to rely on your teammates to do the right thing. Believe me, I know it. But this shit is different. When you go in, for example, if you're like, you walk towards an enemy goal, there's 2 people behind you on your team walking with you, and there's 3 people on the enemy goal. You just kind of walk in with a big dick, just kind of swinging that shit around, hitting people, getting your health, sustaining, distracting. Those motherfuckers are going to show up behind you after you do, honestly, a decent amount of damage after a long extended fight, and you'll fucking succeed. Another thing that I found a lot with Quaquaval is that I find a lot of trying to rely on your teammates makes me want to kill myself. Oh, don't worry, it does to me too. But I found that you can kind of get it to happen if you initiate. I have found that it's hard to rely on your teammates to be in the right place and do the right thing. But if they're already near you and they watch you go in aggressively, chances are they kind of move in with you. Now, it's hit or miss. It's not 100%. But with Quaquaval, you can kind of notice the tide and pivot if you need to, because you have a lot of mobility. Your basic boosted gives you movement speed. It's actually quite nice. If you hit the last of your basic boosted without getting stunned out, which I know, Christmas miracle, right? But like, again, watch the way that I play, realize that I use those basic boosteds outside of combat. That I'll use them not trying to maximize my damage output, but to maximize my position and to stay in a place for as long as I can and do not as much as I can, but to just exist for as long as possible. Because people love attacking the dock. People love being like, yeah, we can all kill this guy. And then it fucking takes them forever because I get a cheeky liquidation, and then I fucking get a little bit of a heal. My basic boosted goes off. All of their stuns are on cooldown, so I just get to fucking heal. And then, uh-oh, I have a potion, and then, uh-oh, I get another liquidation, and then, uh-oh, my teammates show up and kill you guys. Like, it's not perfect, but it's been working. Chances are they ignore me. I mean, like I said, it's been working for me in, like, middle of Masters. I'm hovering around the 400, 500 point total in Masters, and it's been working for me there. Anyway, what's your loadout again? It's the same deranged one from last time, Annie. It's weakness policy, it's Drain Crown, and it's fucking Resonant Guard. Because Wing Attack gives you a shield, because Liquidation boosted gives you a shield, because Unite move boosted gives you a shield, because Liquidation already provides a good amount of healing, because your basic boosted provides a good amount of healing if you can get it all the way off. I'm saying, listen, I'm not saying this Pokemon's great. I would put this Pokemon at like B+, at the absolute fucking highest I could ever imagine. This Pokemon's not fantastic. This Pokemon isn't breaking the mold. But people who are saying it's fucking garbage, I think they're wrong. And I think I've kind of cracked the code on the way to play it. Not to say I'm some kind of fucking visionary or whatever, but I kind of think I've tapped into something that a lot of people are missing. That the more slow-paced, sustained builds are kind of what's cooking. Jesus, my nose is like... I sound like a fucking stuffed-up kid in a TV show. Hey guys, wait guys, wait for me, I'm coming, don't worry. Slow down, my mom says my asthma makes it bad for me to run this hard, guys, wait up. Yeah, my nose is fucking stuffed up. It always is, it literally always is. I think you're smoking crack, but like at the correct time to smoke crack. I'm like smoking crack, but there's like a bunch of crackheads around me. You know what it is? I'm like smoking crack, but the government is cracking down on meth and ignoring crackheads. And it's like, good time to be me. They're looking at those guys, not me. That's funny. Oh, man. Also, good to see you, Annie. Hope you've been doing well. There's always a correct time for everything. Maybe. To do crack was probably like 100 years ago or something, when they were prescribing that shit in your medicine. And you weren't gonna get in any legal trouble. You were giving it in low enough doses that you aren't gonna fucking like do a fentanyl lean or whatever in the streets of New York. That was probably the time to do it. Oh. My back, I'm so old. My back sounds like popcorn, bro. Who the fuck? Oh, okay. Wait, that was sent 30 minutes ago. Oh shit. I got a message. I was in the beginning of this shiny hunting stream, I was messaging James because he was like, should I play this claw machine? And I was like, dude, I'm shiny hunting. All of the luck is yours. Go for it. And like 30 minutes ago, he said, keep hunting. I'll be home in an hour. So we have an end goal. We gotta get James in here for like 5 minutes before I fucking die on stream. Perfect. I'm kind of like mentally deciding this after my experience in life. I think Saturday is like the ultimate. Oh, also, look at that round number. Oh, that's so clean to look at. There it goes. 17,500. My God, not fucking one, huh? It's fine. I'm fine. I'm okay. I deadass didn't see your message. Let me reroll. No worries. It's all good. It do be doing that. YouTube do be doing that. Oh yeah, Shandy, you weren't here for it when I reacted to it. Neither do my viewers. Actually, I don't know how much. We'll go back in time a little bit since I got to announce this on the bot anyway. So, the thing, right? We do the thing. Also, sorry, my brain's getting distracted. I'm kind of thinking about like what VODs are or are not in my shiny hunting playlist. I'll have to fix that tonight. Nah, it'll probably get fixed tomorrow. I've been drinking for a bit. Oh, it's been a bit since I've been here. Yeah, it's been a while. Good to see you, Annie. Anyway, yeah, so I made a side channel on YouTube where I'm gonna start doing my music streams on. Because I gotta be honest, the whole Twitch experiment, we got some viewers from it. It's nice and cool. But like the majority of my Twitch viewers, especially nowadays, are bots advertising their shit. People who come into chat who are advertising their commission work that ends up being AI stuff anyway. It's not a great scene. And as a result, I've decided to go back exclusive to YouTube. Not to mention I could have dealt with all of that. The real problem was the internet connectivity. Me running 2 streams at the same time has been a strain on my house's Wi-Fi and therefore caused both of those streams to buffer and lag out. And I really don't like that. I really, really, really don't fucking like that. Because new viewers will have to refresh the page to keep watching, and they might just see my stream crash and go, oh, I guess he died. Anyway, I'm gonna go watch fucking Forrest Gump X Jenny pornography instead. Goodbye. Yes, Jenny from Minecraft, not Jenny from Forrest Gump. Anyway, point is, like, I really fucking hated that because it was affecting my YouTube stuff as well. It wasn't just affecting Twitch. If it was just Twitch crashing, then you know what? That's the fucking price you pay for doing Twitch or whatever. But it was affecting my YouTube streams as well. I'm the Jenny person? Oh boy. Anyway, Minecraft. But yeah, seriously, so I stopped streaming on Twitch. So I've made a YouTube side channel where I, yeah, don't worry about anything, where I do the music streams. So those of you who don't know, once a month, I will go live on that channel and I will listen to literally any song on Spotify that anyone in chat recommends. Anything. I would hope people send in good stuff, so to incentivize it, I have a little system where I make sure that the winner is, you know, noticed. I have a thing at the top of the screen that shows what my favorite song of the night is. It'll update as a new song comes through. And it's good fun. No, I will worry. Let me say it with my chest then. Forrest Gump X Minecraft Jenny pornography. Thank you, Shandy. See, I knew you and I were on a wavelength tonight. Anyway, so yeah, we do those music streams about once a month. And that's now on a YouTube only channel. And I looked at that channel today. I went on earlier live on stream. I looked at my studio because I was like, oh god, how much fucking copyright problems did I face? What's the damage there? And the result? Oh shit, I growled at his ass. Or I charmed his ass. Charmed, I'm sure, female Marill that I misgendered. I'm very sorry about that. Anyway, but here's the thing. I looked at my studio and I was shocked to see how little I actually affected. That stream is only blocked in 2 countries, Russia and Belarus. Those are the only 2 countries. Dude, we were listening to Yoshi Takanaka. We were listening to I'm Bringing Sexy Back by Justin Timberlake. We were listening to anything and everything that should have gotten that channel fucking blown off the face of the earth. And YouTube decided only Russians and Belarusians can not watch this. So, that channel is gonna stick around. I'm fine with that. Oh no, I can't monetize the channel. Oh, fuck. Whatever. I can't even monetize this channel that I'm on. There's too much pseudo-copyrighted music that I play. So I don't care. It's never my goal to monetize these channels. I hope y'all know that. Oh, Nido Queen, yes. Vor, no. Oh, so you draw the line at Vor. That's interesting. Anyway, after that wonderful sentence that just came out of my mouth, let me announce something proper and formal to the group. So I've been talking with my people, and my people have been talking with their people, and their people have been talking back to me, and I've fired them for that, because that's fucking rude. But we all got in a big conversation, and we realized something. We have some more budget for the music streams. Not yet, Shandy. Don't worry, you're not fired yet. We've actually it's not a less money problem, it's a more money problem. We have a little bit more budget for the music streams. So now, I don't know what days, but it'll be something like the first and third Wednesday of every month. We are going from 1 music stream a month to 2. Honestly, I like them. The people who show up for them like them. It's a good time. I enjoy doing it. I can do it on YouTube now, so I don't have to worry about people who struggle to watch things on Twitch, which, very briefly on why that happens. When you are on Twitch and you don't have a lot of followers, your audience cannot change the quality of the video. So people watching my streams with poor internet quality are forced to watch my stream buffer at 1080p rather than being able to turn it down to like 360 so that they can just listen to the music with me. So that was a problem on Twitch. That's one of the bigger reasons I wanted to move to YouTube as well for those streams. Stars are aligning on that one, man. Amazing thing to read when I got here. Yo, James, was good. Dude, I'll summarize my announcement. The monthly music streams are now bi-monthly. We're doing 2 of them a month. It'll be like the first and third Wednesday of the month or something like that. You're still buffering, brah? I know, my internet's still not great, but it's a better situation than what we were dealing with before. Like, believe me, I know it's not great. I became bi? I mean, probably. I don't know. I don't assume to know that. But I mean, I wouldn't doubt it. You know, happy Pride Month. Good for you, man. Oh my God, wait, James. This isn't water. You know what it is, James. You know what it is, James. It ain't Pride Month, it's my month. Yeah, happy Dinosaur Month, everybody. Happy Men's Mental Health Awareness Month. Or, you know, whatever else we want to change it to. Happy Sins Shivering Down Your Spine Month. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, James. Yeah, boy. You know I'm good for it, baby. Your intestines will be germ-free. Yeah, it's a bit of a colon cleanser, this one. Yeah, I'm actually doing it for gut health reasons, people. That's why I'm drinking this. Yeah, I gotta clear my guts out after drinking the 3 beers I had earlier today. I meant more my B-Day month. Oh, that's so true. Wait, when was your birthday? I feel really bad not knowing that. Please tell me it hasn't passed. I'll feel really sad. I mean, tell me what it is, but like, oh, I really hope it hasn't already happened and I'm a fucking bad friend. Please, God, no. Please help me. Oh, no. Then again, I don't know, like, hardly anyone's birthday. You know, Daniel's my best friend. I still don't know when his birthday is. I know it's either October 31st or November 1st. I think it's either October 30th or November 1st. I don't know which one. Oh, no Freeman. You ever heard that one thing that I think it was an Irish thing where they were like, the bar's closed. Aww. The one next door's open. Yay! And they have like that aw yay back and forth. I feel like he did one of those. Didn't get the Freeman plushie. Aw, I got the Makoto one. Yay! The police showed up. Aw, they were all women. Hey! Fake lesbian, bro. You should have seen me playing Minecraft. I was wearing my lesbian socks with pride, man. I let them shits fly, man. Oh, it's November for me. If you were born in June, you become gay. I don't make the rules. That feels like that feels like cultural appropriation. Wait, so I'm born in March, so I'm not part of this conversation. But like, just because I'm born in June, I get to like claim to be gay? That seems like cultural appropriation. Huh? Can I say the F slur if I was born in June? Do I get the F card? Oh, I can see my face getting red after that one. No, Annie's obviously attracted to walks specifically, James. Come on, get with the times. Stop being so panphobic. The idea of someone being in the LGBTQ community and being phobic towards like some group in particular, like, oh yeah, no, I fuck with gay people and trans people, but fuck the pansexuals. Those people are abominations. They're freaks. Like, no, I'm a dude who sucks dick on the living, but pansexuals? Fuck them. That character in my head is fucking incredible. That character's hilarious. That literally happens. Oh, hell nah, bro. Okay, well, like, I don't know. I understand that people hate on furries, but you know what I mean. Just like, it's like specifically lesbians. Like, oh no, like trans men going male to female and then having sex with women. That's fine. That's cool. But like women having sex with women, like, does that specifically happen? James, me too. No, James, me too, for sure. Me too. No, like, I already know this. If I was born a woman, I'd still love women. Like, they're great. We love women in this community. We love them so much. Oh my God, I just want to. Sorry, the horny spirit of Donald Trump took over for a second there. My bad. I didn't mean to. Does that mean I was pantomiming motorboating a child? Because that seems, well, like what all the powerful people are up to nowadays. Bro, you should have seen. Y'all should have seen it earlier in stream. It was fucking crazy. I was playing modded Minecraft, and all the villagers have randomized names, right? So I go to this island where only one villager is left, And I'm like, I'm about to summon this giant boss that's going to kill you, villager. And I walk over to this villager, like, I'm like, this villager's going to die. Like I'm going to kill this villager. I want to know his name before he dies. I walk over to the villager. His name was Kirk. I ran the fuck away. I can't make that shit up, dude. That happened today. I was like, nah, I'm actually good. I'm out of here. Hello, Kirk, you would leave? Dude, have you seen Professor Sendy on TikTok? The fucking quiche penimus. Have you seen the penimus guy? Yeah, go get your soju, man. We watch, bro. Damn, man. Listen, I don't often hold any political takes, but apparently what I'm about to say is very political. I am not a fan of people celebrating the death of another human being, no matter what. That's just a moral thing for me. That being said, the Kirk jokes are funny, and Annie, that one's very funny. That's funny. Oh man. I saw Charlie Kirk. I saw Charlie Kirk undergarments on the Aldi Express. It was quite the sight to see on the train station today. Undergarments. I'm not even gonna judge you that hard for saying it, because I was talking to my dad recently, and he was like, you had me laughing the other day, Christopher. And I went, why is that? And he goes, after lunch one day, I had lunch with him when I was at my office, and I was bringing my leftovers back to the office. And he goes, are you going to eat those leftovers? And I was like, if I feel a little peckish. And he thought it was hilarious. I didn't even remember saying peckish. And he was like, yeah, I just never hear anyone. I haven't heard the word peckish in 100 years. And I was like, oh, well, that's just a word I say. So I'm not judging for people saying silly words. I do that all the time. Back with the soju. Damn, James, you're efficient. Good for you, man. If Nazis are gonna make fun of the death of people like me, I'm gonna make fun of the death of Nazis. You know, I'm like, is that what it is? Is it return fire? Is that the mindset? Look, like I said, I don't want to dip my toes into politics. I despise politics. Your politics bore me. But like, is that it? Interesting. Oscar died, bro. What do you mean Oscar died? What does that even mean? What are you talking about? Oh, I get it. No, I understand now. No. I picked up on it. I understand what you mean. Okay. Like I said, I'm not touching the conversation with any more force than I already have. Now I'm getting political here, but terrorism is bad. Oh yeah, for sure. Look, I don't want to get too insensitive here, but like, I was about to say something political. Never mind. Let me rephrase it. I think the money should stay in America and not go anywhere else. Nowhere in particular. Oh, man. Yeah, James, you're fucked. Yeah, anyone who ever does a background check is gonna know you are a fucking terrorist. That you've killed thousands. You're a fucking maniac. Yeah, they're gonna get you, man. I don't know. We Are Charlie Cuck was very funny, though. I've never heard that one. That's good. Ooh. Yeah, folks, how are we doing tonight? It's been good, man. I've been having a good time. I've been feeling like... And again, I want to reiterate, I could always just sit here and be like, oh, my life is so good, I have this job now. But I want to reiterate, and I think it kind of showed on my previous streams before I got my job, my life has been very drastically, my mindset on the world has changed so much lately. Like, I brought this up before, and I'll bring it up again. This is a real humble brag coming down range. Get ready for this one. So, you ever come across like a post on Instagram or something, and it's like relatable depression humor, like something along the lines of like, I don't know, just like I'll come up with some basic shit, but usually they're more clever and funny than this. You know, it's some statement that's like getting out of the bed in the morning, but you're depressed as shit, and it's like you roll out of the bed and then you fall into another bed. It's some memes like that, like, oh, very relatable, haha, depression sucks kind of thing. Lately, I've been watching those videos and been like, I don't relate anymore. Like, it's a weird sensation. It's like I'm not saying I'm like, oh, I'm cured. That's not what happened. But in my mind, some switch has flipped where I'm like, that's a defeatist mentality. Like, you should accept your depression and work around it rather than like fall into slumps. You know what? I don't know what it is. There's something weird that's happened. I can't watch those kinds of memes and be like I can find the funny, like, ah, that's a good joke, but like, I'm not like, I so relate to this. Yes, I get it. I don't know, man. I've like, for the first time in like 15 years, I've kind of found a new joy in life I haven't felt in so long. You should go to Spotify and listen to Excuse Me, Kirk. What is? Give me a synopsis. Give me a 3-word summary of that song. I'm glad you feel that way, but you better not change. Daniel likes to say that a lot. He's like, nah, man, I'm gonna let the money change me. Yeah, I'm gonna turn my back on my day ones, actually. It's Charlie Inferno, but Charlie Kirk. You mean Charlie from Has Been, right? Hey, someone in the last music stream recommended Has Been Hotel, so at least it's... I mean, I'll never forget the fact. I'll never forget that woman's name from what do you call it? From Has Been Hotel? Oh, never mind. I will say I'll never forget that woman. Is it not even her name? I thought her name was Charlie. Well, maybe I did forget. I'll never forget that Verbal Ace, the guy who did like crazy beatboxes on the internet and got really famous for it, spent $50,000 on a 3.5-minute animated video of that woman chasing him around the city in a sexual manner. He spent $50,000 on a music video. Original song, original animation, original everything. He spent $50,000 on it. Wow. Charlie's Inferno is a song by the Handsome Devil. I don't know what that is. Her name is Charlie. She is Charlie Kirk. She fans the flames of hell, because that's where the show takes place. That was really funny, guys. You should laugh. Like and subscribe for that joke, because there's only more of them coming down range. And if you want to leave because you find that cringe, that's your fault, not mine. Be better. You're being really cringe phobic right now. Dude, no, I'm not even kidding. I'm not the first one to come up with that, but that is an original thought that I've never heard before. I am keeping cringe phobic in my back pocket forever. That is a term I'm going to use for the next year, for sure. So, like, I make a cringe joke and everyone's like, ew, gross, whatever. I'll be like, dude, you're being really cringe phobic right now. Stop that. Be better. Nah, I'm using cringe phobic like a lot. I feel hungry again. It's alcohol, bro. Well, you haven't had that much to drink of it yet. Maybe you just had a suck-ass meal. Dude, last night at dinner, we went to, so, backstory. During Father's Day weekend, my brother and his wife were out of town at a wedding. So we decided we were going to do Father's Day dinner Thursday night of this week, which was last night. And we went to a place that serves like pad thai. Their fucking pan-fried dumplings. Oh my God. I could have had 20 of them as my meal. Like, I'm thinking about that right now. I want like 30 pan-fried pad thai Japanese pork dumplings right now. I want like 20 of them. Does Annie make porn animation? Oh, I see. Actual porn animation commissions cost less than that. Oh, no, $50,000 is crazy. You would know how much an animation for porn commission costs. I mean, I wouldn't know. I assume you're... Oh, yeah, you said Annie. I just know 50K is absurd. Oh, absolutely. For a 3.5-minute video? Hey, I will say, the song is really good. The song they made for it is really good. It's actually a high-quality song. Let me look it up real quick. I might play it for y'all. I want to see it. You know what? Fuck it. I'm playing it. This song. Just remember that a guy paid $50,000 for Charlie from Hazbin Hotel to have sex with him in this song. But otherwise, if you can get past that, the song's actually peak. Did you commission James Cameron? You want the Makoto plushie I won? Dude, oh my God. They're making a deal. Who is it? No, it's Moondrop. Moondrop really wants my Mega Banette plushie. I got it a couple days ago in celebration of shit going on in my life. And I love it. It's awesome. I've told this before, but I'll tell it again. So, I have a lot of Pokemon plushies on my desk. And, the Mega Banette one in particular, there's like a lot. I think it's bordering on 40 plus. It's a lot on my desk. And I have like shelves on my desk. They're all like organized. The Mega Banette one in particular is very big and I couldn't find a place to put it. And then I realized I could position him in a way. I found a place for him, but he's positioned in a way that he's literally right there, right exactly where I'm pointing. And his arms are out like this, and he's slightly leaned forward. So all the time I'm sitting on my computer, he's just looking at me like this. He's just staring at me.
You're a piece of me. I can't hide away.
Can I buy your Mega Banette plushie from you? I have the money. Dude, I'm good, man. I really like it. I don't want to wait. Because here's the thing. If I sold it to anybody, I would just buy another one. And then I would just be like, well, I guess I'm just waiting for another one then. This time I'm hurting for it, but you feel like home. The love you get and live so high. I'm dying for it. I'm dying for it, and I can't let you go. Annie, it's not. Annie, it's not in limited supply. Like, I'll look it up right fucking now. I'm pretty sure it's just still available. I'm making the biggest mistake of my life. I'm drunk as fuck. I have a lot of money, and I'm going to Pokemon Center. This is a really bad idea. Oh my God, hold on. Wait a minute. Legitimately, hold on. I knew I said I wasn't gonna do this, but like, there is. I need to pause the music to talk about this. So, there is something big going on. They are having this thing where you can pick any Pokemon ever and put it on a t-shirt. Now, They are rolling them out slowly. They have only done the first 151, but they are planning on doing every Pokemon in the game. So obviously, we're copying the Marill shit and the Azumarill shit, right? Clearly. So every now and then I poke around on this to see if they've done it. Region coming soon. So they plan on doing all of them. They just haven't yet. I just wanted to get that out there that's what I'm doing. Anyway, let's see. Yeah, the Mega Banette plushie is still available. Like, you could just type in Banette at the top of the page. Fucking, you could just type it in here, and it's the first option that comes up right here. And it's cool as shit, right? Like, these arms articulate, and they'll actually stay in place, so you can move them around however you want. There's actually a lot of flexibility in them. So I get it. It's a really cool thing. But, like, it's like 20 inches tall. It's only $40. And I know only 40 is very money-pilled of me to say. But, like, in comparison to some of the other plushies I've got, motherfucking the $500 Espeon that's sitting right the fuck over there, dude, I don't know, $40 seems like if you like it enough, you can maybe shell it out for it. Or just say, hey, I want this as a birthday gift, and maybe someone will bless you at some point. You know what I mean? Like, you know. Yeah, y'all get it. Y'all are smart people. Y'all get this shit, right? What playlist was I listening to? Oh, this one. Let's go back. Oh, a new song we haven't heard tonight. Yes. 500, huh? Yeah, bitch. 500. Yeah, bitch. I waited a fucking calendar year for this. No, I didn't wait. I waited 10 months for this. I ordered this shit in May. It came March of the following year. $500 fucking dollars. Worth every goddamn penny. I love this fucking thing. Where's the full $100,000 full-size Azumarill plush? Motherfucker, if they ever make that shit, I'm buying 3. Don't fucking at me. If they make that shit, you tell me immediately. We are not friends if they make a full-size Azumarill plushie and you don't tell me. If you know about that and don't tell me, we aren't friends anymore. I'm not kidding. So yeah, $500 for that one. I used to put them in my chair when I went AFK. I should start doing that again. The people need a reminder that I have that thing on me. It's been a while since he showed up. Nick, huh? Yeah, I got that shit on me, don't worry. Were the parents happy about that? No, they were not. The Banette arms end in hands that open up with the zippers. Oh, yeah. Here, you know what? Hold on, let me see this real quick. Give me a second. Yeah, I can put it back. Oh, I still have the tag on him. Yeah, so here he is. Say hello. Say hi, Banette. Hello. He can do his little arms like this, and they'll like stay in place. He can put them like here. You know, he articulates his little arms. You know, it's cool. I get why people want him, but like, you can just buy him, man. I'm not giving you mine. Fuck that. You're not just gonna get mine. Oh God, I set him up again. He's looking at me at a far more intimidating angle than last time. Before he was kind of looking towards me, now he is looking in my eyes. It's far more intimidating than last time. My mom got mad at me for wanting to buy a $700 laptop. If I bought a $500 plus and she knew, she would just kill me. Listen, you gotta slow roast them. I've spent thousands of dollars on these plushies combined, not including the Espeon, probably, maybe. You gotta slow roast them. Eventually, if you're like, this is literally the last thing I'll ever buy in my entire existence of buying plushies, it's this one that I want more than anything. Also, I have a lot of money to spend on it because I had my previous job at the time. I didn't even fucking tell him. I just ordered it and been like, well, whenever it comes in like 8 months, I'll just like try to find a way to hide it. Like a Snorlax, dude. Life-size Snorlax beanie bag would be so crazy. Dude, if it's a beanie bag, it only costs like a couple $100, dude. It'd actually be cheaper than the proper, like... Because that Espeon, by the way, it's like the same plush material as all these other ones. It's just big as fuck. Like, it's a high-quality piece of thing. It's very cute. I like it. I do wonder sometimes if I should have gotten Umbreon, but I gotta be honest, I think I like Espeon more than Umbreon. And Lord knows I wasn't gonna get fucking Vaporeon. Lord knows I wasn't gonna get Jolteon, because that guy's, I only kinda like that guy. Lord knows I wasn't gonna get fucking Flareon. I wasn't gonna get Flareon, because Flareon kinda sucks. And I wasn't gonna wait for the other ones. And Lord knows if I tried to get Sylveon, not only would I be called homosexual, I would also be fucking... Like, I would have like a 10-minute window before that shit sold out. So I was like, you know what? I got the money to buy Espeon. Let me just do it now. Espeon is probably one of my favorite evolutions. It was also around the time where I was playing a lot of Espeon in Pokemon Unite. And this is the last. We'll do one more, and then we'll be sitting again. It's not even that big. Asking for more than 2 Benjamins is generous. For this Espeon? I don't think I communicated this properly. Also, Marill is This thing is fucking huge! Look at this thing! It's gigantic! Its head is bigger than my head! Not including the ears, just this circle is the size of my head! And I have a big head! This thing is huge! Who said it's not big? Andy, you said it was... big enough to sleep with? Yeah, guys, it's been a fun stream. Good night, everybody. Cuddle up with my little cat ear. Good night, everybody. That's actually a huge problem. I'm actually tired of shit. If I lay down, I actually will fall asleep. I can't be doing that. You know what's crazy? Just laying down like that for that just short amount of time, I actually do feel a little tired. Happy to keep entertaining, baby. Oh man. Didn't think you actually sleep. No, of course I don't sleep. Who do you think I am, huh? I never sleep. I haven't gotten proper sleep in like 13 years. Oh, I said that was gonna be the last one. Let's just reset. I'm not sleeping with an Espeon. Where's Dragonite? Annie, the same way I want any of you to tell me about a full-size Azumarill plushie, if I ever hear about a full-size Nidoqueen plushie, you will be the first person I tell. That being said, folks, I'm gonna take a quick restroom break real quick. Because I've been drinking and my shorts are about to become piss-colored if I don't do that now. So, be right back. Probably also gonna refill this on my way back. Yo, what up? Espeon Gaming. Domestic Nidoqueen. Oh yeah, I forgot. Forgot about that. It's called Domestic Espeon. I forgot about that. That's what they call the fucking like Gardevoir, right? Thank you. I will have to steal to afford it and lunch right. You're welcome. I'll make sure you know it. Dude, I want the domestic Gardevoir. Come on, man. Really? Many are talent? Aw, you can make your little soju caps into a heart. James, that's so cute. Oh my god. It's so adorable. I didn't do that. I'm drinking out of those, like, really tall bottles and just pouring them into these glasses. Gardevoir is just a fucking adult. Yeah, many of the people in the Pokemon community will tell you what they mean by that is an adult you can fuck. But here we more mean it as an adjective. What's the negative? Alright. You're the reason Pokemon fans have a bad reputation. Man, my favorite Pokemon is Azumarill, bro. That ain't like normal. That's more normal than you fucking Gardevoir and Nidoqueen freaks. I will say, on the surface, favorite Pokemon being Nidoqueen is not that bad. But the way you talk about this Pokemon, Annie, adult you can fuck, chai tea ass. Yes, yep. Yeah, that's what it's like. Me, oop, and then boop, and then boom. There we go. Little bit of a gamer momentum movement there. I forgot to do it. Turtwig. Everybody here for a little bit of ASMR Turtwig stuff. I'm gonna put Turtwig on the mic, and he's gonna give you a really pleasant experience here. Turtwig. I don't know. My mic peeks out. It's not that funny. I was like, in my brain, I was like 1-to-1 recreate the noise that a Turtwig makes, and I went, I don't know what fucking Turtwig sounds like, bro. I'm just not gonna fuck the hair across. Oh, that's where you draw the line? Okay, good to know. You know, good to know you have professionals have standards. It's good to know you're keeping yourself mitigated. That being said, that's a bit weird of a stance to take. And it's Nidoqueen, not Nidoking. I was like, oh, I thought you were into big horns, but nah, it is Nidoqueen. Her horn's a little more chic, a little smaller in size. Good to know you won't do it with a beetle. Yeah, good to know the people in my community have limits on which Pokemon they'll fuck. Can I be so vulnerable with y'all guys? There's this whole like I want to make it abundantly clear. Like, I don't necessarily find it like egregiously weird to want to have sex with Pokemon. Like, it's definitely abnormal, but it's like, you know, in the same way that some guy will tell you they like feet, you're like, oh, fucking, all right, bro. Great for you. I think about you differently now, but you know, we can stay friends. It's not that bad. Like that's you freaks furry loving Pokemon. It's like, you know what? Whatever. Don't we all got some weird shit we're into, or is that just me? You'll never know my secret. Anyway, there is a song that talks about humans having sex with Pokemon and like liking it, and the reason I bring it up in any capacity is because it is a banger. I believe it's called Pokefurry. No, it's not. Okay. Pokemon Furry. It's called Furrymon. Gotta smash it all. I don't know if y'all have heard this before, I feel like shiny hunting for a Marill seems like an appropriate time to pull this one out of my back pocket. How much do you have to drink before you do it with a Pokemon? I promise you, I really hope that there's no number on that one. I really hope there's no amount that I can drink to want to have sex with Pokemon. That being said, here's a song about people who want to have sex with Pokemon. I don't care about most of this song. I just think the chorus is such a banger. We're going to skip to the chorus, actually. Just know that they sing a lot about wanting to have sex with Pokemon. Just don't listen to the lyrics. Listen to the vibes, man. Dude, not Black Griffin. Wait, does this guy do this like often? No, he does not do this often. You are a furry, you would know. Oh my fucking god. Okay, I'm telling you, I'm trying really hard to find an instrumental version of that like chorus, or maybe even one where they change the lyrics of the chorus. That chorus is so fucking good, man. That chorus is so good. Dude, that's so good. He's a pedophile. Oh no, my god! Oh no! Annie, God bless you. Thank you. Not even Shandy's that quick at telling me when my mic is muted. I appreciate you. That being said, Chris confirmed to be a part of the list. Listen, man, I had no fucking idea. But, like, you just don't fucking know, man. I don't know. Game Boy Luke just came out and told everybody, or, like, you know, it was confirmed that Game Boy Luke had sex with Raidaway's fucking wife. Like, that's real. He was cheating. He was fucking some other dude's wife, man. You just fucking don't know people, bro. You just don't know anyone, man. Deep throat it quickly. I gotta take the little condom off. Oh. No, I ain't doing it. Just the tip. Man, my digital footprint is ass, bro. I understand the context, but, like, you know. No, I get what I get where you're coming from, Annie. That being said, Game Boy Luke was like a prolific figure in the Pokemon community, very unproblematic, very genuine, upstanding, straight and narrow kind of guy. And then you find out he's porking some other dude's wife, and you're like, oh, well, I guess you just don't know anyone, huh? Okay. Hydrogen Pred versus coughing cheater. Look, there's definitely levels to this shit, and being a fucking child lover is way worse, right? But, like, let's not downplay how bad cheating is. Let's not downplay the emotional toll that can take on the person who's the victim of that, which is the person who's being cheated on. Like I said, I'll reiterate, there's definitely levels to this shit. The pedophiles that's gross. That's awful. It's awful. That's subscribers only. We don't get to see the entire Deep Throat. Yeah, that's on my OnlyFans. Here, let me link that for y'all. Yeah, you'll see it. That's in Twitch chat, I guess, which I'm not live on Twitch. Interesting how that. Okay. Well, I guess anyone who's lurking in my inactive Twitch chat will get to see that message as well. Well, there you go. Give the system a second. There it is. There it is. If y'all want to go ahead and check out my OnlyFans, you go ahead and go there. That'll work. I got a couple videos on deep throating the mic. It's like a thing that I do. I don't show it off for free though. Hey, I said I wasn't gonna monetize this channel. I didn't say I wasn't gonna monetize anything. On a not joking serious note, is that that's not political, right? I was gonna bring up the fact that my ex-girlfriend like brought up the idea of like becoming an OnlyFans foot model or something, and I was like, I don't know if I fuck with that. You know, I don't know if I fuck with the girl doing OnlyFans feet work. Like, do you? Especially nowadays, I'm like, fuck that bitch, do what you want, I guess. But like, I don't know if I want to be dating that person, you know? I don't think that's a political take, right? Surely not. Are dating preferences political now? I feel like every fucking thing's political now. It's gross. I prefer a sweet, wholesome gal. James, I'm gonna be so honest with you. I thought you said sweat instead of sweet, and I was like, James, you fuck. But I agree. I prefer simpler things in life. You know what I mean? I prefer something a little more mundane and normal. That's so wrong. Wanting to live is political in 2026. Yeah, fair enough. So nice and salty. Oh man. It's salty. Ah. Barry's nose and armpit. It's like the ocean breeze. I think I can hear the sound of seagulls and the ocean waves crashing against the beach. Nah, if I remember having sex with a sweaty bitch, I'm gonna say that shit. Don't worry, baby. I feel like I'm at the ocean right now. You're doing great, honey. Don't worry about it. Oh, man. Oh, man. I did have a little crush on a tomboy classmate because of how salty she got after playing Overwatch. I assume you mean, like, mentally salty, not that she would play this game and get, like, sweaty and that would be the thing that turns you on. I assume you mean it was, like, she's fucking saying slurs into all chat and you're like, damn. Oh fuck. Oh, man. Her yelling at the mic and such. Yeah, that's what I figured. Yeah, the slurs. Dude, like, I wish Overwatch all chat was on at all times. I get why it's not, because people talk to their teammates for strategy and stuff. But if I could talk to my enemies at every point in the game, do you know how often I'd be in chat, just like get slept by an Ana and be like, if you kill me, you're a pedophile. If you kill me, you're a pedophile. If you kill me, you're a pedophile. Like, Roadhog, I swear to God, if you hook me, you touch children, I'm gonna report you. I'm gonna report you to the police. Dude, I'd be doing that kind of shit all the fucking time, bro. I'd have so much fun. with like Call of Duty all chat and Overwatch. That'd be so funny. Because like they have a feature now where like once the game ends, you can enter into an all chat where everyone can hear you in the lobby, but not during the game. I want it during the game. If they ever add that, I will re-download the game. I've had that shit uninstalled on my computer for like 4 months. Probably part of the reason why I feel so good lately. But I will reinstall if they let me have all chat at any point in the game. You may have me blocked or reload your page. What do you mean? Well, I have you blocked? What do you mean? Is there a reason I can only see Annie's chat in your stream? Well, it's on screen. I know people, especially Annie in particular, ends up having a lot of their chat messages censored because they use what YouTube considers no-no words. Like, for example, when you mentioned Nazis, I assume it blocked you in all chat, but didn't block you in my thing, so you get to see it on screen above my head, which is one of the reasons I have both. I want a more genuine live retelling of what's going on in chat rather than what YouTube deems good enough or not. YouTube, also known as Communist East Germany Video Share Service. Yeah. Maybe oh yes, also set to live chat. Yes, that's actually true. Having only top chat does filter some stuff out. And I mean, it's good intention. You want to filter out people saying disgusting slurs or advertising some fucking goop. You know what I mean? So like it makes, it's honest intentioned, but like, fuck it. Just turn on all chat. Fuck it. Just see the whole shit shebang. Yeah, that should work for you. Have you been reading off of the live stream above my head this whole time whenever Annie says anything? That's really funny. Like everything Annie said tonight is being banned. Just like Annie saying, reload your page, I don't know. Yeah, that's fucking ban worthy. Yeah, get her out of here. Fucking gone. Just every other chat? Okay, then yeah, that's normal for Annie. Yeah, heaven forbid she mentions a 1930s to 40s East Germany political party. Lord knows that word can't fly. There are certain words that I'm realizing that YouTube is advertising me less to new viewers because I say. Like I have no problem with the word personally, but like the R word I know kind of bothers, especially some people it bothers. I know it bothers the algorithm quite a bit, so I'm trying to say it less. I wonder if the phrase F slur is the same thing, you know what I mean? Like obviously if I drop the word, oh fuck. But like if I say just F hyphen slur, do you think YouTube is like, oh, this guy's a villain? Don't advertise him to anyone. Yeah. You'd never call someone in a special ed class the R word, right? That's just rude and offensive. And YouTube knows that, so that's why they don't let that word fly, because you're calling them that, and that's offensive to YouTube. Good point. That's a good point. I shouldn't be surprised that Nita Queen Domesticator doesn't find the whole getting turned on by sweaty gamer weird. You know what, James? Me neither. I called my elementary classmate. This, like, I don't know, man. I feel like that word is in a special place because, like, even in the worst of times, people wouldn't go to a gay person and call them the F slur. They were using that word for different reasons. But, like, I feel like people who are medically classified as the R word even they're like, yeah, fuck yeah, use that word. I don't give a fuck. Oh, did I misspeak? Oh no, people like gay people. I mean, no, they would. Obviously, they would, right? I'm older than you. I know it. I was there when it happened. But like, you know, it was South Park made that joke with the bikers. Yeah, like it was obviously used to point it at gay people, clearly, but it was also being used in a more colloquial sense, more so pointing to a kind of attitude rather than a sexuality or lifestyle choice. But I feel like you do the same thing with the R word, and people who are R words, like real life medical R words, they're like, fuck yeah, I love that word. I'm gonna call you that, and you're like 60 points higher on the IQ test than I am, and I'm gonna call you the R word. I feel like it's a different thing because the people that would be offended are like, nah, I fucking love that word. Oh, man. I don't know. All right, I'm going to drop it for this joke. I mean, it's probably like anyone in politics. If you're in politics, you're either a pedophile or a retard. So, like, you know, take your pick. You either suck at your job or you suck on child penises for a longer life or whatever the fuck that is. So, dude, on that topic, did you fucking hear, like, I don't know how many, like, did you hear that Ellen DeGeneres is dying of a disease you only get when you eat human flesh? She's dying of the Kuru virus, which you only get when you cannibalize human beings. Like, what the fuck? This is real. This is not some, like, tinfoil hat shit. She has Zuru and is dying of it. Actively. No, this is real. This is real. Like I said, I don't want to get into actual politics, but, like, I don't know what it's actually called, but Ellen DeGeneres has like a horrifying cannibal-only disease right now, and it's killing her. This is very real. And and from what I've heard is that a lot of people high up in the industry are like, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, we knew. Yeah, we knew. Oh my God, I thought she was... I never thought of that. I thought she was vegan, bro. What do you mean? Yeah, I don't eat any. I prefer cruelty-free meals. I don't want to hurt any animals in the making as long as they're not human babies who are crying out to their mothers while I stab them to death and eat their brains. Yeah, I didn't really put that one together. Yeah, isn't she a vegan? Oh, everyone's got their one exception, I guess. Their one thing that breaks the rules of their morality. That's so funny. If you get diagnosed with that, you should be left untreated. Annie, I know I keep saying I don't want to get political here, but I just straight up agree with you. That's just gotta go. Oh, I'm sorry, you got a disease you could only eat when you eat other human beings? Oh, yeah, your treatment is lay in bed and don't fucking move or eat anything for 3 weeks. You'll be cured. Don't eat or drink anything, just lay in bed. You'll be cured. Will be cured of you. Yeah, like, you know. I guess human meat doesn't count. I mean, it's not cruel to animals, right? You know, no cows or chickens or pigs are harmed in the process of creating human flesh to serve on a plate and have someone eat, you know? It's cruelty-free, right? 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 Oh, man. I don't know, man. If anything's gonna get my channel deplatformed, it's this, isn't it? The night I take a stance against pedophiles and people who want money to leave our country instead of benefiting the people within our country. Yeah, that's the thing that's gonna get my channel deplatformed. It's that very lukewarm take. My neighbor from back in the day. I kind of don't even want to ask. You know, the world's fucked. That's my political stance. The world's fucked, and it's only gonna get worse as every day passes. That's it. That's my political stance. Or rather, you know what? No, I'm gonna leave it at that. Like I said. I'm not fucking Asmongold or fucking Hassan Piker or... Is there like a middle ground on that? Are any political streamers in the middle? I know Hassan Piker is very left-leaning. I know Asmongold is very right-leaning. And there's people that fit into both of those camps. Is there is that a niche I can fill? Can I be a centrist streamer? Because I know there's there's what's his fucking name? Tom Dillon or something? There's a guy I listen to on podcasts on Spotify. He's what people consider a radical centrist, where he doesn't lean left, he doesn't lean right, but he's very fucking he is very political. I think his name is Tom Dillon or something like that. Yeah, Tim Dillon, my bad. Very funny guy. Anyway, is there a niche I can hit where I can become a very centrist streamer? That's you're the middle lane. Oh my god, wait, there's a niche for me. Wait a minute. Death Row is a 2-pack of ass because it doesn't work. I have to pee. World's fucked and I can't do shit about it unless I pick up a bazooka. Hey, be careful with those bazookas. I've been hearing what that shit's been doing to grandmas. I don't want you to cause any problems with the bazooka, all right? Been hearing some shit about grannies getting blown up by bazookas. I don't want to fucking think. I don't want you to become a statistic. Yeah, Annie, appreciate the update. The notion of a streamer who has to go to the bathroom and hey guys, I'm going to the bathroom, I'll be right back. But then all of their Twitch chat is also like a Twitch streamer with hundreds and hundreds and thousands of viewers being every time any one of them has to use the restroom, they announce it in stream chat. That'd be a fucking nightmare. Grandpa? No. The song is Rest in Peace My Granny, she got blown up by a bazooka. It's grandma. That sounds awesome. Yeah, the piss stream chat. Oh my god. There should be a Twitch poll where it's have you pissed yet? And it's a 3-hour poll. And well, then there's a lot of people who say no early, you know what I mean? But I guess maybe if you allow them to change their vote, everyone fucking votes no, and then progressively everyone changes it to yes when they piss. So you can see the percentage of your Twitch chat that has peed during your stream. That would be fucking awesome. I think I just gave myself the hiccups by cucking that burp. That's unfortunate. We'll see how it pans out. Dude, that would be such a Doug bit to have his chat be yeah, I gotta pee right now. And just everyone all I swear to God, Doug, his community would have a guy donate $10 and be yeah, I'm taking a piss, Doug, don't do anything cool, I'll be right back. And then donate another 10 okay, I'm back. I didn't miss anything, did I? I'm also taking my permit test on the 16th of July. Shandy, dude, you are a fucking enigma in this chat. I haven't seen you say anything in a while. You did say you were doing math work. Never mind, my bad. But you know what, dude? Best of luck, brother. I hope it goes well. If the bar of yes to no could be yellow and gray. I don't know much about Twitch. I've only ever seen it in the one color, but if you could customize that shit, oh my god. Dude, piss meter in chat and just have it overlaid like over your head for the whole stream. You can only vote once and you can only change your vote once. Oh man, I gotta go. Look, Annie, don't fucking cock tease us. Just fucking piss already, you fucking creep. Stop making this a weird thing. Stop being like, oh jeez, Rick, I really gotta pee, man. You gotta let me go, dude. Oh, Rick, oh jeez. Just fucking go piss, man. What the fuck are you? What are you fucking doing, dude? Go. Dude, do you know, like, some people, myself included, have a little bit of piss shyness. I've gotten over it a little bit, but like, when you're standing next to someone at the urinal and they're like, oh no, you're good, Shandy. And they're like at the urinal and you can't really pee. Can you imagine the other dude looks at you and goes like, dude, pee. Stop being weird, man. What are you doing? Just piss already. Like, what are you doing, man? That's a great internet sketch idea. The fuck are you talking about, James? You got ramen peanuts? The hell? But yeah, I genuinely think that could be a really funny sketch idea. It's like, oh my god, dude, are you piss shy? And he's like, dude, shut up. And he's like, no, dude, you gotta pee right now, because this is like weird for me. Like, you gotta go right now. It's like, dude, stop looking at me. It's like, no, dude, you have to pee before I leave, because it's weird that you can't pee while I'm around you. Like, you know, the guy that that directed the Obsession movie, he could do a good bit on that. He's a funny internet guy. Dude, shoutouts to funny internet creators making movies. If I had a nickel for every time it happened, I'd have 2 nickels, which is more than I thought. And one of them is my beloved Markiplier, so that's great. Did I tell you that one time me and my friends held hands at the urinals at Chili's? I hate to tell you this, James. Yes, you did tell me that before. No, you did tell me that. I remember you telling me this. I don't like the fact that you have picture proof. I am afraid of what angle. Was it another person who took it? Were you holding your phone and pointing it at you and your friends' penises while you took these photos? Like, am I gonna see fucking hanging brain in the background? Am I gonna see a piss stream in this photo? I don't know if I want to see it, man. A lot of the permit test is common sense. Only hard part is some very specific signs. All right. Well, Shandy, I need you to know this. I think you got that shit, brother. You won't see our penises. Damn it. I mean good. Thank God. Anyway, Shandy, you're going to nail that test. Lock the fuck in. You got this shit, brother. I believe in you. Lock the fuck in. We gotta decide a number. Should be getting drunk soon. They're only down half a bottle. Listen, man, I'm telling you, if you drink the soju bottle, you and I buy the same brand. If you buy the soju bottle that has the little blue water drop on it, It's got a higher alcohol content. It'll fuck you up faster, and it goes down smooth as shit as long as it's ice cold. Be a man. That's what you should be drinking, dude. Don't waste your time on fucking peach lychee bullshit. It's not gonna get you drunk fast enough. Yeah, can we get like a lot of people to type a lot of things in chat right now? My eyes keep getting glued to the phrase, "you won't see our penises," and I really don't like that. I don't like looking at chat and that's the first thing my brain sees. So if we go ahead and say like a lot of things in chat right now, that'd be really great. I was at a bar earlier, got sobered up. Oh, you're on the run back? Oh, damn. Well, I didn't know that shit. I wouldn't encourage you in any way then. I gotta be honest, dude. I mean, maybe I would have encouraged you. I don't know. But point is I really do hate once I've sobered up. I'm like, dude, shut the fuck up. I don't want to think about alcohol, and I don't want to think about looking at anybody. I gotta get the edge off somehow. Oh, you're edging? You're edging in my chat right now? Okay. You can kind of see why I'm stressed, though. I have to study every day for education, driver's ed. I have to study my trade, and I have to make sure I do better than good. I mean, okay, that sounds rude that I'm saying it like that. That's not what I mean. Like, it's obvious. That's obviously high stress. I'm sorry you're going through that. I hope that shit gets better, but also I have confidence that you're gonna fuck that shit up and nail it. Like I have confidence that you are good enough to make that shit happen, man. That's what I mean by like, yeah, it sucks that you're going through that and it sounds hard, but like, you're a competent ass dude. You're gonna get this shit done, man. That's all I meant. But like, without context, me just going like, oh, your life sucks. I mean, it sounds rude as shit. Sounds fucking horrible. Oh, man. There's this one thing my job corp says every day. There's good, great, and better. You can do good, you can be greater, but you can do better. That's... I mean, I'm kidding. Yeah, man. But like, you need to set your expectations a little bit. Like, aren't you like 60% ahead of every one of your peers in terms of progress? Aren't you like miles ahead of all the other shit your classmates are doing? Like, you're already better. Like the boys, I'm better. But like, dude, you're already in that upper echelon. Like, you don't gotta keep tearing yourself apart over this shit. You know what I mean? Like, you're at the point where you can just kind of, like, don't want to rest on your laurels, but like, kind of go on like a maintenance mode. If it's if it's stressing you the fuck out, it's not helpful to keep stressing yourself out even more. Just, you know, you're already better. Just maintain, hold the line. Don't try to keep being betterer. You know? You should always strive to be better, but like, if you're like at your wit's end with that shit, maybe it's time to slow down a little bit. Cause what's the point of making it to the finish line if you fucking fall over dead? You know? Like the guy who ran the original marathon. Can I be honest about that shit? Here's a little topic change. So the story goes with the marathon that some guy, I'm telling the truth, I always do. I only do. That's all I talk about is the fucking truth. But can I talk about the whole marathon thing and why I think it's fucking stupid? So there's the story. How the story goes is that Greece was in a big war with somebody, and then some guy ran however long the marathon is, 23 point whatever miles. Is it a lie? That would make it even better. But I already have a problem with the lie itself. But he fucking ran the distance. He ran home and went, guys, we won the fucking war. We did it. And then he fell over dead. And we race in that guy's honor. He ran home to tell us, like, oh, I don't know, maybe a day or two early that we won the war. And we should be like, yay, yippee! Fuck that, dude. Guy ran to death for something people were gonna know like 2 days later. You over-energetic piece of shit. What the fuck are you doing? You died for this shit, man. Are you stupid? You're stupid. And 3,000 years later, we won races off of that shit. Fuck that guy. I hate that shit. That's stupid as shit. I see your problem, Shandy, is you're a lot like me, where your brain is coded towards black and white. Not, again, fucking politically speaking, I ain't gonna dip my toes in any of that shit. I know the term black and white is very political, but fucking, I don't mean it like that. Your brain is very, let's say on or off. That's probably a better term. Let's say your brain is very on or off. You're very, I am going to fixate on this thing and work really hard to make this thing happen, or I am not fucking doing it at all. And it's hard. Look, I talked about it earlier. There's a difference between an easy answer and a simple answer. Or did I talk about that earlier? I may have been talking about that to myself before stream started. I don't fucking remember. I've been live for 5 hours. I don't remember. But an easy answer... Oh, I remember. Oh, no, I talked about it at the beginning of the Shining Hunt. I remember now. An easy answer is for me to be like... Or a simple answer is for me to be like... Just do a little bit of it. That's not an easy answer because it's hard to fight your brain's natural instincts to do certain things. But it is a simple answer that the solution to your problem is, instead of all or nothing, do a little bit of the things you're supposed to do. You know what I mean? It's a skill I'm learning in my current job. Because, like, for example, at the beginning of the week, we get what's called a cash disbursement, which is essentially a document that tells me everything between the credit cards, the ACH, and the check accounts that need to be paid by the end of the week. My brain's instinct is to go, I'm looking at the sheet and I'm making sure every fucking thing is paid within the hour. But I have to fight that instinct because I have fucking 6 or 7 other things to do. And I fucking can't handle those other things I have to do if I'm entirely focused on the fucking one little minute thing that could be done in 3 days from now. Like, it's a simple answer to say, do a little bit of everything, but I know it's not easy. So I want to respect that it's not easy. That being said, that is the thing to strive for. And the answer that I get, and so how do you rectify something that's simple but not easy? The simple solution is give yourself small victories and understand that you're growing slowly. If you do 20% better today than you did yesterday, pat yourself on the back. That's good job, man. That's great. That's awesome. You've grown and developed. It takes time to grow and develop. So if you're doing it slowly, that's fine. That's a good thing. I don't know if any of that, I hope any of that made sense, but like that's what I've been operating on lately, is every day is a small growth. And then one day something's gonna click and you realize, you look back and you go, holy shit, I'm a completely different person than I was back there. Oh my God, I'm so different than I was back then. That's the dream. They're just kind of fighting against me. It feels like they tell me to do a thing, I do a thing, do something other than work that pushes me closer to my completion of this program, then I get in trouble for progressing. It's rough taking criticism. It a lot of the times feels like when you take criticism for something, it feels like punishment. And I say that empathetically. And what I mean by empathetically is that is what my brain does. If anyone says anything critical of me, my brain goes, that guy fucking hates everything that I'm doing. Any amount of criticism, my brain's natural instinct is to go, okay, well, this guy fucking hates me. This guy has a lot of other problems with me that he's not talking about. That's besides the point. I understand where you're coming from. I don't want to downplay what you're going through because it might be bigger than what I'm understanding. But like, this is the thing that I'm talking about. It's like, you gotta do enough to make it look like you're still progressing in all things, but you have to give yourself a balance. If you spend so much time being like, oh, I'm like the other problem is you also got a lot on your plate. Like you're working on, what was it? Let me read your message from earlier. Where was it? I can't remember where your message is, but I remember you saying you're working on your driver's permit, you're working on accreditation, you're working on the stuff for your like career field, you're working on your high school stuff. So like there's a lot, there's also just a lot on your plate. But I feel like as long as you're doing a little bit of each of it every day, I think not only is that going to satisfy the people around you who are like, you know, there's three facets of this. Number one, do a little bit of everything, right? Do a little bit of the computer stuff, do a little bit of the driver's ed stuff, do a little bit of the high school stuff. Second of all, if someone talks some shit to you, do a little bit of standing up for yourself. If they say, hey, you've slowed down on your progress lately, go, yeah, I wanted to spend some time focusing on the driver's ed and the high school stuff as well. So I'm going to slow, because I'm already quite far ahead in this other stuff that I'm doing. So I want to take some time to round myself out a little bit. And the third thing is, the way you justify that mindset is that you're making yourself a more well-rounded individual. One of the highly sought after skills in high functioning society in terms of like businesses and stuff, and it's something I'm trying to push myself and develop more because let's be honest, I'm not the best at it, is this notion of like being able to handle a lot of spinning plates at the same time. Being able to, for example, just off of the top of my head, I have to handle those cash disbursements I mentioned earlier, which involves ACH payments, it involves credit card payments, it involves check payments. And all three of those are completely different ways of paying them. The credit cards, our company is an umbrella of 5 different companies, so I have information on 5 different credit cards, and I need to make sure I'm paying on each one of those on the right way, and I need to send an email to the person who needs to know that I made those payments so that they can process them in the system. The checks are completely different. The checks, I have to print out a copy of the check. I have to give all the supporting information. I have to deliver that to my boss. When my boss signs it and brings it back to my desk, I have to scan that copy, give it back to the person. I have to then compile the proper information. I need to put it in an envelope and I need to send that out. And then with the ACH stuff, on my personal sense, it's a lot of stuff that's being handled by other people, but I still need to oversee it. I still need to make sure it's being done properly. I still need to make sure that the templates they're being paid on are going to the right accounts. I've been doing a lot of banking stuff lately, so that's involved in it as well. Speaking of, I've been doing a lot of banking stuff. Our company is transitioning from one bank to another, and I'm helping out in that process quite intensely, and it's taking a lot of my time and energy. I'm rambling a lot, but you get my point. That dealing with a lot of stuff at the same time is a highly sought after skill. So if you take this time in doing what you're doing to be able to handle all of those things at the same time and understand that, hey, maybe I can't spend 6 hours doing my high school stuff because I also have to spend time on my driver's ed and my computer class stuff. People will, maybe they won't, and if they don't, fuck them. But most people will kind of get like, yeah, I've got a lot of stuff going on. I can't quite get to everything at the same time. I'm one fucking guy. You know what I mean? Like, there's levels to this shit. And it's honestly, the more you do it, the better advertisable you are. That being said, I'm gonna pull an Annie. I also gotta that's the wrong screen. That being said, I'm gonna pull an Annie. I also gotta fucking pee, man. I'll be right back, gamers. Fastest piss in the West, motherfuckers. It's not that I don't respect it, it's that I don't respect myself. Brother. I've never related to more shit in my fucking life, dude. Like I said, I've been feeling very good lately, so I haven't been feeling that way lately. But dude, that's been most of my fucking life, man. That's been almost all of my life since before I realized it was depression. Like as a child, as like a third grader, I fucking was feeling that shit. That shit is crazy. It is self-hate. That's true. And it takes a lot of positive reinforcement, most of which you have to do for yourself to get past it. It is hard. Simple. Don't hate yourself and love yourself. Not an easy answer, but a very simple one. Yeah, it's... self-hate is rough. Self-hate is very rough. But I'm a firm believer in the simple concept of a negative versus a positive coping mechanism. And I don't even necessarily mean good or bad. I mean, shit. Yeah. It is something a lot of us do go through. I don't want to say everyone goes through it because, yeah. I'm going to open up about some personal shit here. Maybe it's not the time to point the camera at me, but like, my brother, somewhat recently, in the past year or so, went through a pretty hard part of his life, where one of his friends, they all went out to a ranch house together, and that friend in the middle of the night went into the ranch and shot himself and killed himself on purpose. A very blatant suicide. Middle of the night while everyone else is asleep, he just went out and did it. And I don't want to talk too much about that in specific, but I remember my brother being like, I can't imagine why anyone would do something like this. Don't they understand that people care about them and that they understand them and that they're there for them no matter what? And he's saying all this stuff. I don't understand why he would do such a thing. I don't understand why anyone... And I'm sitting there quietly not saying a word in my head thinking, oh, I know why. Oh, I know exactly why. Oh, I understand him entirely. I don't agree with him, but I get it. I get where people come from to get to that point. I've been there. I've almost been there. I've told the story before. He, specifically my brother, might have prevented me from killing myself one night. No, I definitely get where people come from when they feel that way. Why was I talking about that? Oh, right, self-hate in general. Yes, yeah, it's been is something I very, very, very much empathize with. Like I said, simple, not easy. The answer is you gotta give yourself positive reinforcement. You gotta be there for yourself. You gotta tell yourself that things are okay, that you are a good person, that you don't have to worry about those negative thoughts that you're feeling. And once you get better at it, you can ignore those negative thoughts entirely because you know in your heart and soul that you're a good person. You know it. You've sat down and done the thought process of like, let's really iron this shit out. Let's think about the things that are bad about me and think about the things that are good about me. And when I look at it at the end of it, I realize I'm a good person. I'm a solid, well-rounded person who has problematic qualities, who makes mistakes, who isn't perfect, but that doesn't make me a bad person. So that anytime any of those negative thoughts come into your head, you can tell yourself, nah, I've already done the work. I'm good. Get the fuck out of here. Goodbye. Goodbye. I don't gotta do it again. I'm good. Now, you don't check in with yourself every now and then. You might run the risk of being some kind of person who thinks they're great and turns out you're a fucking leader of the Third Reich. But you know, you're not gonna do that shit. I always regret past choices. Yeah, man, that's my point. It's just, it's a hard answer. It's not easy, but it's simple. You have to be optimistic about yourself. Not optimistic about your worldview, not optimistic about what's going on around you. You have to be optimistic about how you feel about yourself. And it's hard. It's so fucking hard. Oh my God, it's so fucking hard. But it's so worth pushing for. It's so worth putting the effort to get there. It's so worth doing. It's so fucking worth it, man. I want you to realize most 2 days isn't because of just that. It was just the breaking point. Yeah, I mean, based on our conversations, I can tell you've been wearing yourself thin, working yourself very hard. I don't know if there's some stuff that you haven't been telling me about that's on top of all that, but from my understanding is you've been working yourself very hard, you've been pushing yourself very aggressively, you've been, as a result, not getting as much sleep, as much recreation time to kind of rejuvenate, because there's a lot of that happens when you're not asleep, just time to digest and relax and not push yourself as hard as possible. And I know that's compounding with something you've gone through recently. I'll leave that ball up to you. We'll just leave it vague. I know that you and I have talked personally about some stuff you've been going through lately. So I understand. I don't know if you're implying that it's even more than that. And again, you talk about whatever you want to talk about. But my point is again, that's the name of the game. It's a simple answer, but it might not be an easy one, is that you've got to give yourself grace. You have to give yourself patience. that you are not this immortal, perfect, always doing the right thing, always doing exactly what you should be doing at every point in time person. You have to give yourself some grace. Okay, well, maybe today I just, it's a tough day for me, and the best way to get through it is to slow down all the shit that I'm doing. I don't know the best way to explain this, but I don't know the best way to convey this information, but you've got to give yourself some grace. Mentally speaking, you have to tell yourself, being imperfect doesn't make me a bad person. Not accomplishing everything that I want to do as fast as humanly possible does not make me worthless. It does not make me weak. It does not make me worse than other people around me. It is who I am, and I'm working through all that stuff. Yeah. And see, that's what I knew. If it's any more than that, then I don't know about it. But that's what I know. And I wasn't gonna direct anything specifically at it unless you brought it up like you have. But I mentioned earlier about positive versus negative coping mechanisms, and like I said, I don't mean good or bad. I don't mean this is the right thing to do versus the wrong thing to do. I mean specifically what it comes down for me is whether or not I feel better once the thing that I am doing is over. Alcohol, drugs, self-harm, pornography. This is the kind of stuff you do, or my classic example is very, very personal to me, is avoidance. Rather than think about the problems that I have, I'm going to sit and play video games for 5 hours and not think about what I'm going through. That is what my negative coping habit was for most of my life, and to be honest with you, I probably still have it. Those are negative because the moment you are done, nothing's different. Once the high wears off, once you're not drunk, once you're done playing video games, once you finish jacking off, whatever it is, it's done. That positive reinforcement that you've gotten from all that stuff is gone, and now you're just faced with the pain you were running away from already. It's just right back. Nothing's been done about it. And I think my mind on positive coping mechanisms, my simplest example, because it pertains to me quite aggressively, is go out and spend time with other people. Because I can tell myself afterwards that I was out with other people, I was socializing. Remember that funny joke I said and people laughed? That was a good feeling, that people appreciate my company and stuff. It positively reinforces the concepts that I've been trying to tell myself in isolation. People don't dislike being around me. People aren't annoyed by my presence. People enjoy my company. People want me to spend time with them. And then I can go, look, I told that funny joke and everyone really laughed. Some people were about to fall out of their chair. And I can go, yeah, that's my example of why people like spending time with me. I can prove it. Here's the evidence, officer. There's positive and negative reinforcement. And I think that or positive and negative coping mechanisms. And I think negative coping mechanisms, can work, and in the case of certain types, can lead to positive coping mechanisms. I'm not gonna suggest that someone underage do something illegal, but for example, if I'm I need a positive coping mechanism, let me go ask some friends to go drinking tonight or something. We go out to a bar and go drinking. That's my positive way to spin a situation of I'm hanging out with friends and having a good time. there's other ways to do it. There's I don't know. I'll voice this. You know, Shandy and I were DMing about this earlier, and I mentioned to him that one thing that I think is good to do is, especially when you're feeling low like this, is get a piece of paper and write down 3 things that you did today that were good. Write down 4 things that you like about your life, and write down 5 things that you like about yourself. I think taking this exercise and taking some moments to reflect on and appreciate the positive things in your life, in the way that you are and the person that you are really beneficial to your mental health, and it can help start the process of some positive coping mechanisms. I think that it, you know, if you take it in earnest and you do what you're supposed to do, you end up reflecting on those things. I'm not gonna out you very. I hesitate to say this, but I'm gonna say it anyway. Shandy did. I told Shandy to do this. Shandy did write a list and sent me a picture of it. I'm gonna say just one thing that I don't like about it is that the 2 things that you put on the good things that you did that I liked the most, you put question marks on them, and I want to tell you that I want you to feel good about those things that you did. I don't want you to be like, well, I guess I did this. You know what I mean? Like, you should feel like, yes, I accomplished this thing. It's a good thing that I did it. I want you to holistically believe that, yes, I scored well on this test or whatever it was. I'm not going to pull it up right now because I don't want to out it specifically. But, like, you should feel proud and confident of that thing that you did, man. It was a good thing. You should not be like, oh, it was kind of good, I guess. No, you should be like, fuck yeah, I did this thing. And again, I don't know. I can say all this stuff and be like, it's sinful to do, you know what I mean? But I understand. I've been in your shoes, and I know how fucking hard it can be to climb out of those holes. I'm just trying to give you the simple, straightforward, like, surface level tools that work easy and quick to kind of, I don't know what I'm saying. I'm rambling. Don't worry about me. I'm drunk. I'm blaming on the alcohol. I'm just trying to give you like the surface level stuff that helps some of these things start to fall into place. Shit, that Kadabra's faster than me. If I didn't have the runaway ability, that Kadabra, I wouldn't be able to run away from. I'd blame it on the alcohol too. I'll drink to that. Especially now that I have a mustache, I've got to stop drinking with my damn lips. I gotta wipe my damn mustache every fucking time that I drink out of something. I gotta change that habit. Annie, you're spitting on that shit. I get where you're coming from. Sorry, James, I want to say I have been reading your messages, sort of. Not really, actually. But everything that I've read so far, you're spitting. You're fucking, yeah. Vent to someone who will listen. Oh my fucking god. Oh, absolutely. Shandy, I think if you want any takeaway from this conversation, I think the fact that you are willing to talk about this stuff to anyone at all, and you're not just gonna bottle this up and let it be your secret or something, I think is so fucking huge. Like, I don't want you to downplay, like, I don't want you to be like, oh, whatever. No, I don't want you to downplay that shit. Do you know how fucking often myself, I struggled through my problems and never talked to anyone about them? It's easy to do, and it's so destructive to do it. I think somebody should always, and I've said this a lot, and I gesture this out to anyone who's listening. I am always, I might not always respond, because because I'm a piece of shit who doesn't respond to texts or Discord notifications as quickly as I should. But if you want to hop in my DMs and vent about some shit, or if you want my advice on something, or if you just want to have a conversation about some mental health shit, I am always open to that shit. My DMs are open as wide as the fucking floodgates at Niagara Falls. My DMs are always open to that shit. You can always reach out and come to me if you need to talk about some shit you're going through. No question. That goes to everybody in my fucking community. Everyone. So I seriously want to congratulate you and appreciate the fact that you decided you were not just going to sit on the shit that you're feeling, that you're going to go reach out to somebody and talk to them about it. That's a big deal. That's a big deal. Yeah, I could vent to Chris and see him as a friend, but at the end of the day, there's some things I need. I keep my personal life and not tell who is technically just some guy I met on the stream that lives states away. I understand your point. No, like, I do. I definitely do. I'm debating whether or not to reference something in particular that you put in that note that you wrote me. I don't want to say it yet. If you would be, it's fine. One of the things that you put in that note is that you put a question mark in it, so maybe it's not specifically a therapist, but you wrote down, I got a therapist. And for me personally, the therapist that I've been working with for the past 6 years. Oh my God, I've been with her for 6 years. Holy fuck. Yeah, I met with her first time in 2020. Holy shit. My therapist that I've had for 6 years has been monumental. Like, yes, there is a clear difference between, like I said, and like you clarified, like, I'm always here to listen to you. I'm always here to respond to you. I'm always here to talk you through the things that you're feeling. But I also understand that I'm just some fucking guy hundreds of miles away from you who, you know, isn't sitting with you face to face, talking with you person to person, and really, like, properly digesting the things that you're going through in the way that a therapist can. And someone with a lot more experience in working directly with people with this kind of stuff can. Like, I respect and understand that. Like, you're going through it. And you need someone more than just some fucking YouTube streamer with less than 100 subscribers fucking grinding Pokemon shinies and Pokemon Platinum. I don't take offense to that at all. In fact, I think it's a very good thing that you do it. Only hundreds of miles? I mean, he's in our country. It could be, I mean, we do live in Texas. It could be thousands. It could be 1,000. I don't know. You know, 1,000 is only 10 hundreds. So, you know, it could still be hundreds. You know what I mean? Annie, that's fucking awesome. That's the kind of shit I love to see in this chat. Guys, like and subscribe for more positive mental health reaffirmment. This shit is beautiful. Like, I'm you know, we're talking about some hard shit that feels really sucky, but like this shit's choking me up. I'm really glad we're out here and I'm creating a space for people to just fucking feel how they feel, talk about how they feel, work through how they feel. I'm really, like, not to humble brag, but I'm really fucking proud that I've created this kind of space where people can, you know, express how they feel even if it's shit. I love that concept. I love it. That being like, but to reiterate what I was saying earlier, I absolutely agree. Stop stroking yourself. Yeah, my bad. I'll make sure to do that off camera. I'm not gonna pull a fucking who's that guy who masturbated on stream and then went, I was live the whole time, huh? Who's that fucking guy? I'm not gonna pull one of those, don't worry. My point is, earlier, not the masturbating point. My point is, I'm glad that you're seeking someone who can help you more than just some fucking accountant in Texas can. Like, I think I'm decently competent at this kind of stuff, but like, I ain't no fucking therapist. I'm no psychiatrist. I'm no fucking student counselor. I can't get you all the way to the things that you need. You know what I mean? So I genuinely hope you consider continuing pursuant of seeking professional-ish help. A therapist, a counselor, a psychiatrist. I hope you really see that shit through, because I think it's very valuable. That's good. Oh, what did Shani say? Like, I admit a lot on streams, but there's also just so many things I keep to myself. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, that's part of giving yourself grace. Is I don't want to. No, we're gonna reset. That's too little repels. I don't want to shoot down your thought process when I say this, but like, I think it's a big deal. I think you should congratulate yourself that you say anything. You know what I mean? I think allowing yourself to feel satisfied about small victories isn't a problem. I don't think that's something you should feel bad about. I think if you are like, I mean, fuck. This past 2 weeks, I've had this job for 2 weeks, and I've already had the thought of like, I can't fucking believe I got out of bed this morning. Hell yeah. You know what I mean? Sometimes getting out of bed is all the fucking victory you need. I think you need to allow yourself, and again, simple, not easy, but simple. I think you need to try and work on allowing yourself to feel satisfied with small victories. And I say that's simple but not easy because I struggled with it a fuck ton. I struggled with it a lot. It's hard. It is hard to take small victories and be like, oh, well, that's awesome. It's a hard task to go through. But I think there's a lot of value in doing it. Finally, this glass isn't fucking pissing on my shorts. Unfortunately, that means it's a little warmer than I like, but that's fine. Oh man, we've been shiny hunting this whole time, huh? Holy shit, I kind of forgot. I only occasionally look at the screen and make sure the little blue circle isn't green. That's all I've been doing. Oh my god, Turtwig! Oh, Turtwig! Oh my god, Turtwig! Turtwig showed up. Holy fuck. Turtwig is here. Are you drunk, Seabass? Fucking... What makes you think I'm drunk? A reset? Alright. You right. Imagine resetting every time we see Turtwig because it's not shiny. Give me some of that vodka, I need it. Bro, you think I'm drinking vodka? Dude, how deranged would you have to be to spike soju with vodka? Holy fuck. Oh, you ran out of soju? Oh, well, I gotta tell you, I went to the liquor store today. I bought a full bottle of soju, and I bought 18 bottles of beer. If I run out tonight, you might need to call a doctor. Vodka soju. That's the stupidest shit I've ever heard, man. What the fuck? you imagine taking a glass of red wine and spiking it with fucking rum? My God. Good to know I got you addicted to soju. I gotta be honest, I haven't been drinking a lot of soju lately. I had it a couple nights ago and I was like, oh fuck, I remember why this shit's awesome. This shit's incredible. My friend is such a tsundere. I'm gonna send a screenshot. I already know you probably want to talk about what I said, but I find his response funny. Okay, well, you know, like I said, I'm not one to air out DMs just fucking cuz, right? I might reference your DM indirectly, but I'm not gonna be like, oh, Shandy says he likes to fuck, Pokemon. Shandy wants to have sex with Blossom. Like, I'm not gonna directly say what you said. Yeah, comedy genius right there, I know. That was a bit of... That joke came fucking sputtering in without an oil change. No, it's... No! Why would I be upset, Turtwig? Why would I be so upset that you showed up? What you think I would be... Look at this guy. You think I would be upset if this guy showed up? You think I'd be sad? Of course I'm not sad. I'd never be sad about that. Come on. That would never bother me. I did some mixology. Honestly, James, I've been hearing some of your conversations lately. I remember you talking about it at Watson's. Y'all have been kind of cooking up some science experiments with some of the mixes y'all been doing lately. I would love to see it because honestly, hold on one second. Never mind. Honestly, on the surface, it seems like the ones that I heard, I were like, ooh, that's very interesting. But I would love to see if someone skilled at it would make it work. Shandy, I can see why you thought I'd want to comment on that. Yeah, I can see why you wanted me to comment on that, but we'll focus on your friend's response. You know what? That's a solid, like... That's a solid 9.5 out of 10 response. I ain't gonna hold you. That's a pretty... you know what? That is like... That's the response I would expect from Daniel. Shandy, that is exactly what I think Daniel would say to me. Some shit like that. No. Don't. That's a solid response. That's a bro trying to be funny, but also like, hey man, fucking don't. That being said, I will speak about it in vague terms. I'm gonna agree with your friend. Fucking don't. Because where would you be if you couldn't hear a song like this, dude? I ain't drunk, you're drunk. Oh shit, I hit Marill with the Swift, my bad, bro. Oh my god, I clicked the wrong button. I opened up Spotify support. Fuck off. Get out of here. I learned it before because my friend who was interested liked alcohol but didn't like the bitterness. Oh, so you want to make them some cool shit. Dude, that's hella noble. Damn. Being the bartender of the friend group is fun. I bet it fucking is. Dude, sitting around with a bunch of dickhead friends in like a fucking, like, just chilling out in a house party or whatever, and they just don't want to fucking, they don't know what to do, and you're like, dude, I'm gonna make y'all some fucked up shit. Watch this. And it's fucking delicious. Dude, that sounds awesome as shit, actually. Let me make you a pina con fuck you. And it's like, oh shit. Wait a minute, James, get to that shit right now. That sounds sick as fuck, actually. That kind of makes me want to learn mixology. I wonder how weird I am, and then I remember, oh yeah, I play a video game of monkeys popping balloons. Dude, hell yeah. My personal favorite is probably 6, honestly. But before 6 came out, I would have said that my favorite is Monkey City. Monkey City's fun as shit. I love the restrictions that Monkey City puts on you and then forces you to work around. I like that a lot. 5 seems pretty baller. I just wasn't introduced to the series with it. Oh, dude, I've been playing since fucking 4. So, like, I've got the experience to tell you that 6 is actually, like, goated. By the way, he's the femboy friend. For reference for the people who don't know, Shandy's femboy friend is a guy who has, like, let's just put it like this. He could have a professional YouTube channel for, like, femboy ASMR. That's what I've been told. I have no evidence to support this claim, but my understanding of the situation is that this guy has some incredible femboy ASMR talent. And I don't desire to pursue that knowledge any further. I will assume it's correct and move on. Oh man. That's funny. I would be introduced earlier if Cool Math Games actually promoted their games. Dude, just fucking it up on some Cool Math games you ain't never heard of before. Oh my god, I was back there in the fucking trenches. Annie, I don't actually know how old you are. I'm going to imagine, like most of the people that watch my channel, I am older than you. I am 27. I was born in 1999. I have got some cool math game experiences. The biggest game in my time was fucking Interactive Buddy. Honestly, I might have to fucking put that game on stream at some point. Oh, you're older than me? Oh, I figured. Yeah, my assumption is that she's a little older than that. But maybe not. I don't fucking know. You might be like, by the way, I'm 12, and I would fucking... The way you talk about, like, political shit and stuff, I would think about you so fucking differently if you were, like, if you were underage. And anyway, if you were a fucking 16-year-old talking like this, I'd be like, holy fuck. Oh, man. James, I heard your comment about the femboy shit. James, this is a very valid question to ask. People are dog shit at guessing my age in VR chat. I'm actually just 20, but people think I'm 16. Oh, when I was 16 and they said you were 20, now you are 20. I see. Read my last comment out loud. I need this to be told to everyone who is lurking. All right, lurkers, let's see what the great Real Slim Shandy has to offer. Quote, I'm outing this guy. He has fishnet thigh highs. Well, there you go. That doesn't answer James's question at all, but I'm glad you did that. I'm glad you outed that. You know, who knows? Maybe they could be fishnets for a fucking land whale. Who knows? You know what I mean? Ooh, I got popcorn back. Popcorn back. Hashtag popcorn back. Does that mean people think you're 24 now? Yeah, it just moves up the dial. Like, we're gonna change playlists, actually. Give me a second. We've heard a lot of the same songs. I've been a little too liquidated to really notice. But let's go ahead and go to the video game jazz for however long I'm gonna keep this stream going after this. Because I gotta be honest, it's fucking midnight my time. I have been up for 18 hours. I'm kind of pushing shit. But I've been drinking alcohol, and that has given me some energy. I don't know if you people know that. Alcohol activates a part of your brain. I don't know the exact science behind it, but essentially, alcohol helps your body produce a hormone that keeps you awake longer. Which is why when you drink alcohol, you become tired, but you don't actually sleep better when you're drinking alcohol, which is why you wake up feeling really groggy and shitty, because the sleep that you got while drunk on alcohol is not good sleep. Fun fact. I got that information from a science, I don't know, you know. My brother's wife's father, so my brother's father-in-law, is very scientifically smart. So he knows a thing or two what he's talking about, and he is correct. I've double-checked his work. He's correct. Alcohol's bad, okay? Alcohol's gross. Alcohol tastes like shit and makes you want to punch women in the head, okay? Mr. Mackey, no one wants to punch women in the head when they drink alcohol. I think that's a you problem. Shut up, okay? Is that the kid? Is that the teacher's name, Mr. Mackey? I haven't watched South Park. I never watched. Like, I watched it in clips and stuff, but I never watched a lot of full episodes. At least, I didn't watch them enough for how much I enjoyed the show. He's slightly chunky and has worn skirts. Okay, so essentially James is correct. Okay, got it. That's all. That's all I needed to hear. Oh, fuck. The reason greasy food is helpful for sobering up is because the grease helps slide the guilt. That's crazy. I thought you were gonna say some real shit, like, oh, okay, yeah, greasy food kind of like breaks down the alcohol. No, you just slides the guilt. Yep, hashtag slide the guilt. Oh, my guilt? Oh yeah, double it and give it to the next person. I don't want it anymore. Actually, fuck that guy up. Dude, if I took my guilt, doubled it, and gave it to the next person, they might fucking perish on the spot. They might die the same way a dog dies when you give it grapes. They might just that might just be poison. They might just die. On a completely different, completely different note. Can I humble brag again? Because I need to tell a little anecdote that I've had lately, and I really do want to spend some quality time telling this anecdote. Give me the guilt, I'll double it and give it to Annie. Annie would tank that shit. Annie's got enough for the rest of us. If you took Annie's and doubled it and gave it to someone else, they might fucking turn into a nuclear bomb. That's my guess, at least. Only knowing the way that you talk and the way you appreciate Pokemon differently than the rest of us. Which is putting it nicely. Alright, folks. My white shorts are gonna turn yellow again if I don't go take a restroom break. That's happening again. So let me get another encounter. It is a Kadabra. That's unfortunate. That's the wrong one. That's also the wrong one. Here's the right one. Okay. gonna go to the restroom real quick, folks. I'll be right back. I'm gonna fill up on some drink, and then I'm gonna tell you a story. Shandy, you type that story out. I'll read it when you get back. And then I'll tell mine. Y'all are concerning the fuck out of me because I come back and the first thing I see is James trying to defend himself about being straight. And I gotta be honest, that concerns me. Also, it's fucking midnight, so we're turning the lights on. Late night sea bass vibes activated. Going down. Alright. So did Shandy type his soliloquy yet? lot of chat messages happened. We were playing pool, and he jokingly said, if I break good, he'll give me head. And I locked in. I broke 4 solids and only saw fear in his eyes. Oh my god. It's not just them, Brian. Yeah. Andy's message as well. God himself would commit suicide after that powder. Oh man. Didn't you say you were attracted to pans? I'm a queer person who is averse to heat that lives in Texas. That's like a 75% accurate description of me. Texas heat is fucked up. Put that in Pokemon terms. Imagine if you could set up 2 layers of stealth rocks. And I was full Corona without heavy duty. Dude, the concept of multiple rocks layers is fucking diabolical. Oh my god. Double rocks kill me on sight. Didn't you say you cracked a pimple? Gonna see what other alcohol I have. I know, man. It's your fault for not buying an entire fucking giant bottle of soju like I did. You know what? Fuck the stream. Fuck the shiny hunting for just a second. I'm gonna send my friend a link. I'm gonna send him a link of what I've been sipping on tonight. Total Wine, soju. Here we fucking go. Get the fucking cookies out of here. Not all this berry blast shit. No. Show me the fresh. That's what it's called, soju fresh. Here we fucking go. Look at this nasty bitch. 750 milliliter bottle. That's what the fuck is up. I'm gonna send this to my friend James. This is what I've been sipping on tonight, brother. And I gotta be honest, I bought that bottle brand new, and that shit is like almost gone. If someone made a fan game where rocks had multiple layers, the first layer wasn't a nerfed version, they should smash their balls with a rock. Honestly, like, what do you do about stealth rocks from a design standpoint to balance them? Because, like, your concept, like a Lucario, for example, switching it on stealth rocks takes less than 2%. Like, that's, like, I get it, maybe that's balanced, but, like, I honestly think, like, there's gotta be a more gracious way to balance stealth rocks. I'm having too much fun tonight to think about that. I don't fucking know. Oh, I believe it, Shandy, but I just want to reiterate, what's the point of reaching the finish line if you're gonna die when you hit it? You shouldn't work yourself to death just for a goal. Any goal you come up with yourself isn't worth your life. So just, you know, just whatever that means for you, just kind of take it a little easier. I don't know. You want to feel like Charizard, get a jetpack and smash your balls with a rock when you land. Hey man, can I be clear about something? For me, man dude and bro are all gender neutral terms. I dated the girl that I dated for 8 years, even towards the very end of it, when I was getting into heated conversation, not heated, but you know, like when I was starting to get on like a rhythm of my conversations, I would call her bro. I would call her dude. Dude, bro, man, fella, they're gender neutral terms to me. So I hope no one takes offense to me calling them that, even if they're not male coded genders. You know, just gonna throw that out. That being said, bro, dude, fella, guy, person. You do have an affinity for bringing up smashing balls, and I just want to make sure, like, what the fuck is that about, man? See, I did it again. What the fuck's that about, person? I almost said it again. What the fuck's that about, dude? Once I leave Job Corps, I'm leaving with my parents. I'm leaving with my parents for at least a year so I can get on my feet. So once I leave, I just, go to work and buy stuff with money? Yeah. Hey, man. It's aspirational to accomplish the task that you're doing, but like I said, don't run yourself to death getting there. Like, obviously, that should be some inspiration and excitement that you're working towards a goal of leaving the current situation that you're in. But again, just based on our previous conversations, it's obvious that it is leading you towards some very negative, nasty feelings and thoughts. And that just isn't worth it. Typing sucked, I tired. I got your point. No worries, man. My counterpoint is that you like, I don't want to sit here and inspire you to be lazy or whatever. That's not what I'm trying to do. What I'm trying to inspire in you is like thinking about yourself and considering your emotional state before you decide you're gonna work something so difficult that it's not gonna resolve satisfactorily. Satisfactionally? In a satisfying way. Let's leave it at that. I can't conjugate. You really love that soju flavor. Dude, soju fresh is the GOAT. Dude, soju fresh is the fucking GOAT. I don't know why you drink this fucking pussy shit with the fucking peach flavored, butthole flavored, whatever. Just fucking drink the goddamn soju fresh. It's so good, and it's got higher alcohol content, so it'll fuck you up better. Uh-oh. Okay, never mind. He used like disable or something. You underestimate how much I do something, and the reason is because it'd be mad funny. Hey, man. I drink that pussy shit because I'm a pussy. Let me respond to both of y'all. First of all, Annie, I agree. Doing stuff for the bit is so fucking gratifying. I don't care, man. Like sometimes I do care, but sometimes I don't. Sometimes I'm like, you know what, man? I'll say whatever the fuck I want to say. If it makes people laugh, that's worth it. Second of all, James, I drink that shit because I'm a pussy. Well, I'll tell you this. The first step to becoming not a pussy is to start doing not pussy shit. So, drink some soju fresh instead and live on the better side of life, man. I will say I've also had for a while a bottle of even the next step up. So there's soju fresh. Oh yeah, well, first of all, there's like soju fruit flavors like blueberry and lychee and peach that are like sweet flavors mixed with soju. And they're good. They taste quite good. Then there is soju fresh, which has a higher alcohol content but none of the fruit flavor. I do have a bottle of soju original, which is an even higher alcohol content, and I haven't even fucking tried it. I don't know what that's like. I'm scared. That's been in my fridge for like 4 months. I'm scared. I don't want to know what that shit's like. Bitch, I didn't say I'm a pussy. What do you mean? Oh, you didn't say I'm a pussy. Never mind. I read it now. How is algebra easier than multiplication for me? Well, I hate to be boring, but the real answer is that everybody's different. I'm the exact opposite of you, but like, there are some people who understand shapes and geometry and layouts much better than they do rote numbers and the way they move around each other. You know, you just got the brain that understands shapes better than I do, and vice versa. Just drink soda or alcohol? No. Drink alcohol, period. Get Daniel in the chat. Tell all these pussy bitches to drink Miller Lite and nothing else, like a virgin. I'm not gonna lie, I cannot get alcoholic soda because I refuse to become my drunk fucking bum of a dad. You know what? That's entirely fair. That's an entirely fair statement. I fuck with that. I like the fact that, oh, you know what, never mind. There's a really funny story that I have with Daniel and his Miller Lite. I'm going to share with y'all here. Oh, I had a different story to share, so I'll share this one really quick and then get to that one. I have to remember what that one was. I remember what it was. Okay, let me tell the first story first. So Daniel and I were at Watson's. You might know Watson's. James, I think you've been there before. I sat next to you while you were there, so you better remember it. And we were drinking, and this guy was hell-bent on convincing me that Miller Lite was a good beer. And I was like, I don't know, man. I've had it a couple times. I don't really like it. He's like, nah, man, trust me. It's really good. So he orders Miller Lite on draft for himself at Watson's. And they must have gotten it from the bottom of the keg because it was fucking gross. And at the final sips of his drink, I can see him go, fucking, I'll recreate it. I'm good. He dry heaved 3 times, drinking a sip of his Miller. And I went, I'm good, man. To this day, we bring that up all the time. We go, hey, man, you know what I need right now? I need some Miller Lite on draft. And we're like, oh, yeah. I should have gone today instead of the bar near my house. Dude, if you had gone, hey, I'm telling you, James, I don't fucking care what's going on. If you're going to Watson's, tell me. I don't give a fuck. Tell me. That shit's too close to my house for me to be like, I don't want to know. Yeah, dude, it's my favorite story. He's trying so hard to tell me this drink is good, and then he takes one sip and goes, Now, Daniel's an alcoholic. Let's be clear. Daniel's an alcoholic. He can fucking handle his beer. So the fact that he was drinking Miller and almost threw up is like crazy. It's crazy. You're going to be graduating in 2 weeks. Oh, fuck yeah, bro. Give me a time and place. Well, the place sounds like Watson's. Give me a time. Let me know, bro. I'll come down. That sounds awesome. I had champagne once, and that was like fine. And the next I had alcohol. It was Christmas, and you don't want to hear what happened. But I wanted to kill myself out of embarrassment. Oh, man. Nah, we've all done some stupid shit on alcohol. In college, I fucking got really shit-faced drunk, and I think it's like the only time in my life where I actually like blacked out, because I woke up in the bathtub, butt naked in the bathtub, with the water running in the bathtub and the water overflowing from said bathtub and flooding the room I was in, including the hallway that connected the other dorms I was staying in. So me and all my fraternity brothers went, "Ah, fuck." We all blamed it on a leak, and then nobody had to pay it. I wish I woke up in a bathtub. That'd be better. Dude, I walked out of that bathtub, wrapped in a towel, and watched my fraternity brothers being like, "Oh, son of a bitch, what happened?" And then I went... That was fun. That was a lot of fun. Oh, man. I think that's the night that I threw up in the bathroom sink, too. I was feeling fucked up, and I went to the bathroom sink, and I'm like, bleh, right in that bitch. It's a good time. College was fun, man. College was a good time. I should have respected it more while I was there. That was fun. It was fun. All right, Andy, you give me your story first, and then I'll give the people my story. Because my story has literally nothing to do with alcohol. I mean, it kind of does. I mean, my ex was an alcoholic, and it's about my ex, so, you know. I was on the toilet pulling out both ends. I can't believe there's more words after that. That's all I needed to know. I only had a sip and felt bad immediately. What the fuck? What did you drink, like Marlowe or something? What, Merlot? What's that fucking... Hold on. It's called like a... What's that fucking shit called? Malort. What did you drink, fucking Malort or something? What did you have? You had one sip and went Screaming Eagle? Yeah, I remember. When I went to summer camp as a high schooler, they called it Screaming Eagle. Like, if you drank the water without putting it through a water purifier first, you would get what they called Screaming Eagle, where you would fucking, what did you say, blowing out both ends? They called it Screaming Eagle. You should say yours first. My story is not super quick, but I will tell my story first. Isn't Merlot? So, Merlot is a type of wine. Malort is a disgusting, horrific liquor from Chicago. Everybody says it's fucking disgusting. Actually, my cousin's fiance is from Chicago. I should ask her about Malort. Regardless, we'll talk about that later. I want to talk about my ex-girlfriend. So while I was at work recently, you know, we're all from the same area. I've opened up about this before. I'm from Houston, Texas, and the people I work with are from Houston, and they grew up in Houston as children. So we're all kind of talking about it. And the one older female co-worker I'm talking to is like, yeah, I grew up in the Meyerland area, and I know Meyerland because that's where my girlfriend lived, so I visited her quite often. And I was like, oh, I know Meyerland. She's like, how do you know Meyerland? It's like, oh yeah, I dated a girl from there, all this other stuff. She works for a school that's down there, and I couldn't remember the name of the school, so I looked it up. And upon looking it up, I was like, you know what? I found the name of the school, and I was like, you know what? Let me see if she still works there. And for the first time in, I think, maybe 1 or 2 years, I saw a picture of my ex-girlfriend. And I was filled with this feeling that I couldn't quite put to words. It was an uncomfortable feeling. I couldn't quite articulate what it was, what the general term for the feeling was, how I was feeling. I couldn't quite articulate it. And I couldn't quite put together. I was like, oh, this is a weird feeling. I don't like looking at my ex-girlfriend. That's weird. Cut forward to about a week later. And it is today o'clock. 1 week later, feeling fucked. We'll get to that. It's about 1 week later, which is today. Today, I am reading, I kind of referenced it a little bit earlier. I am reading an article titled something along the lines of like, Judge holds prosecutors in court over Charlie Kirk comments. So the prosecutors who are trying to deem that whoever they think shot Charlie Kirk as guilty, they're being held in contempt of court because they made some kind of comments outside of the courtroom. And anyway, the point is that I read the article and then I scrolled down into the comments and I read a number of people, like I mentioned earlier, the things that I don't like. A lot of people like, oh, thank God that guy was assassinated. What a glorious day in American history. And people were commenting just rude, nasty things about a man who was killed in front of a live studio audience. Whatever you think about him, I don't give a fuck. The fact that they shot and killed him in cold blood like that is fucking insane. And people were celebrating it and happy about it and all this other stuff. And I had that same emotion that I felt when I saw my ex-girlfriend. And I realized in that moment, oh, that feeling is straight disgust. That is with no modifiers or anything. I am as disgusted by people celebrating the death of a human being as I am looking at a picture of my ex-girlfriend. And I looked at and I thought about that and I was like, oh, that's not the most healthy thing I've ever thought about, but you know what? Maybe that's a sign that I've grown as a person. Maybe that's a good thing. In some twisted kind of way, maybe that's fine. Because me fucking 3 years ago would never think that way. Me 3 years ago would feel completely different. That's the other thing. My thought was like, still? We're still doing this? It's been over 6 months. We're still doing this? That was another thought I had about it. I agree. Like, again, whatever you feel about the man, it doesn't matter. He was assassinated in cold blood on a college campus. That's gross. And the fact that anyone's celebrating it, I don't know, man. It's just gross to me. But the fact that my brain went, oh, this is exactly how I felt about my ex-girlfriend, is really telling, I think, is really telling of me growing as a person. If Republicans can mock people that killed, like I can do it too, but at the same time, that's what I mean. That's yeah. I always feel like you shouldn't stoop to the level of people that you dislike. I think it is bad decorum to be like, well, the people that I hate are doing this, so let me do it back to them even worse. I understand the thought process that you want them to see your, like, how it feels when you do it to them versus how they do it to you. I understand the thought process of trying to force empathy, but at the same time, stooping to other people's levels is gross. That being said, like, holy shit, dude. Like, the fact that that article came out today and I read at least 5 comments where people are like, dude, fuck yeah, hell yeah, this guy was killed in front of a bunch of college students. That's fucking awesome. It's just fucking crazy to me, man. Like the bounds of people's hatred is so crazy. Oh, my bad, Marill. I didn't mean to hit you like that. You didn't deserve it. You're all good, brother. Oh, man, I'm a little toasty tonight. If you don't stoop to the level of people you dislike, you die. It's funny you say that because I don't disagree that that's how people think. Like, I think that's how everybody thinks. I think everybody thinks that everybody is their enemy. I think everybody thinks that everybody is their opponent. That just because you think differently about certain things, that makes them entirely different to you and therefore deserving of less than you. I think that Republicans think that way about Democrats. I think Democrats think that way about Republicans. And I personally think all of that is fucking stupid and ridiculous. That being said, like, of course people think I'm an enemy. I'm a homosexual. Hey, just move to Austin, I guess. Or move to small towns where a lot of people get blue hair and piercings and stuff. You'll find camaraderie. Hell, I said I live in Houston. Do you understand that Houston was a blue district this year? Houston, Texas was a blue district. Or not this year, I'm sorry. During the presidential election, Houston is a blue city. Like, you fucking, like, there's places in Texas that aren't like what you think they are. My poignant example is Austin. You got the leggies. TV girl reference? What, like Tenna from Deltarune? I don't know what that means. Oh, no, I get it. Blue hair, blue tie, hiding in your Wi-Fi. That's what you mean, right? Why call her TV girl? I don't understand that reference. Man, I'm kind of in a blur. I genuinely, like, I sincerely, like, usually I'm like doing these shiny hunts and I'm like, I couldn't tell you if I saw a shiny Pokemon in the last 10 encounters. I'm telling you guys, I legitimately don't know if I can tell you I saw a shiny Pokemon in the last 800 encounters. Like a shiny might have happened today and I literally didn't notice. Like, I'm so serious. It might have happened. Not even a shiny Kadabra. I might have missed a shiny Marill. I just don't know. I've been kind of not giving a fuck about what I'm doing with my hands. Tenna is a man. I know, but I don't know. I didn't know what else to reference about TV girl, TV person. Yeah. No, Houston is definitely a melt to death from heat district, for damn sure. Wow, bro doesn't remember the band TV Girl. Remember? I don't know them. How can I remember something I don't know? Do you remember what the most powerful Digimon is? Maybe, but if you're me, you don't, because I don't even know what that would be. Well, now my drunk story doesn't sound that interesting compared to yours. You should tell it anyway, man. There's no barometric measurement on stories here, man. Let's just talk. I don't give a fuck. I literally showed you 3 songs on the Spotify stream from TV Girl. Let me fact check you on that one. Son of a bitch. Well, you're also wrong, because it was only 2 songs, you fucking idiot. But I will say, you did tell me to listen to Blue Hair and Taking What's Not Yours by TV Girl. And I remember both of those songs now that I see the titles and the thumbnails, and I do like both of them. So that's fair, but... I can't fucking believe, Annie. I can't... You know what the most crazy thing about their comment that you just said? I can't believe you typed /J at the end of it. That's the craziest part about your comment. I never would have expected you to do that in my fucking life. Knowing how you are, knowing who you are, anything about you, knowing that you've gone on 4chan and know that terminology is actually fucking insane to me. Knowing how you are, you probably lean left pretty heavily. Knowing that you know any terminology about right-wing 4chan shit is crazy to me. That's insane. Basically, me and my friends were celebrating at our campus bar for not only semester ending, but also being able to get this one problematic club member banned. Oh, hell yeah. Fuck that guy. We had 3 orders of long iced tea, and cause there's such a low tolerance, the next thing I remember was I went back to the strip club. Yo. I didn't know it was from 4chan. I just knew it meant it was a joke from Discord. Honestly, now that you mention that, you might have me second guessing myself. I actually don't know if that kind of stuff originated from 4chan. Maybe it didn't. I don't fucking know. But my mind tells me that like /letter is like a 4chan thing. Like /B/P/L. Those things are like 4chan shit. Those are like threads on 4chan meant for like conversation and dialogue. I don't fucking know. I've never really trolled on 4chan, so I don't really fucking know how it works. I don't assume to know either, but whenever I see / and then a single letter, my brain just goes, oh, 4chan. So maybe I'm the ignorant one. Who knows? Like how I proved myself about a song I listened to, 2 days ago? A man that is exhausted and not smart. Hey man, you're like one of those things and not the other. And I want you to make the right decision on which one you are. I really needed that. Yeah. Hope it helped. I've been on 4chan when I was younger. All it got out of that was some guy calling me the F slur on the Delta Root thread. You know what? That tracks. That tracks. That about tracks. God, I really hope somebody is keeping track of all the Pokemon I'm encountering. At least, like, aggregately between all of you. Because my ass is not. I can't remember the last any amount of Marill I've seen. For all I know, the last 50 encounters have been Kadabra. I actually just don't fucking know, dude. I'm just here talking, drinking soju, thinking about ending stream and peeing my pants. It's been a night. It's been a night, man. Not even one guy. No like, it had like a high fire rate. Like a fucking machine. Oh, just fucking spamming the word. Oh, just... Don't pee your pants? What? You know what? This fucked up, James. I'm drunk enough to be like, dude, I'll pee my pants if I want to, bitch. Don't fucking tell me what to do. That's how much I've had to drink tonight, that when you said that, I saw that as a challenge. I was like, fuck you, James. I'll pee my pants if I want to. Mambo number 5. Quickly tell me your dark secrets before you sober up. That's crazy that you typed EU and my brain immediately went you. That's crazy. That's my dark secret. What's the dark secret I'm fine with giving out on stream? I don't fucking know. I attacked Kadabra. That's crazy. That Kadabra can literally kill me from this range. That's ridiculous. Don't pee your pants. I bet. What is the secret I'm willing to give you guys? I don't know. I don't hold. Here's my secret. I don't hold many secrets that don't involve my sexual preferences. And it's not a secret about my sexuality, because that is straight. I am straight. There's no secret there. But in terms of the things I'm interested in, that's being kept secret. And that is your lore dump for the night. So you ain't getting any more than that out of me. I've been having a good time. I've been sipping a little bit, but I ain't sipping enough to admit anything else. My dark secret is that I like fat bellies. Bitch, you talk about wanting to fuck Nidoqueen like every time you show up in chat. That's not a secret, you damn fool. That's not a secret. I could have told everyone else that. I could have said that for you. I want Misato. Okay, fair enough. I'll say mine if you say yours. All right, James, you gotta say first. We're gonna do one of those situations where we try to one-up each other. Dang nabbit, I forgot about that. Oh, man. Yeah, James, I'm very scared of the things that I'm interested in. There's another secret for you. There's a reason I really don't talk about them, because I don't know if the public will really appreciate them. Maybe I will, I don't fucking know. There's definitely somebody weirder in chat. Annie, Shandy, James. But like, I'm definitely... You know what? There's my secret. I try to go across this, like, I'm actually not a freak and weird, but like, I am. I ain't a furry, I ain't gay, I ain't any of that shit, but I got some eclectic tastes. There's your fucking secret. Put that in your pipe and smoke it. There you go. Oh, buddy just exposed himself to light that he likes being choked. Bitch! In terms of the other things that I like, if I had to rate being choked on a scale of the 1 to 10, I'd put being choked at like a 4. Don't fucking test me, you son of a bitch. I'll fucking go down to a place you've never even heard of before. I'll fucking take you to the depths and drag you with me, you piece of shit. Don't fucking test me. I'll fucking kill you, you stupid piece of shit. Is liking tall women because that's low? Is it liking tall women because that's low tier? Dude, I wouldn't even... Liking tall women doesn't even register as a fetish for me. What do you mean? Yes, I like taller women. What? That's like not even a... That didn't even register. That's like a 0 on the scale. That's nothing. I probably miscounted. You know what? Let's just fucking pump the number there. Who gives a fuck anymore? Does Misato like rope bunnies? I didn't watch enough Evangelion to know. I like girls that can kill me. You're a big fan of femme fatales. See, that's the problem, is that you want them on your side. I'm scared of, not necessarily scared of competent women, but like, you know, it's not, it doesn't enhance the experience at all for me. There's gotta be, well, femme fatales usually act in a certain, let's just say, dominant kind of manner that I appreciate more so than their ability to fucking kill me. You know what I mean? It's not the fact that they want to kill me. It's more so that I know they're gonna take the lead, and that's kind of. I'm into girls that will manipulate me. Now, see, that's pretty fucked up, because I've been manipulated. My last relationship was very manipulative, and I can tell you, now that I've gone through that, I will never, ever, 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 ever do that again, ever. Not even for a fucking second I will tolerate that shit at all. Not to say that what you go through is bad. Not to say if that's what you want to do, you do you. I don't give a fuck. But me personally, no, no, no. Never again. Never, ever again. The thing is, you can tell if can you tell if I'm joking or not? Dude, I hope you people can't tell if I'm joking or not. That's the hope and dream I'm going off of right now. How am I supposed to tell if you're joking or not? Dude, I gotta go pee again. I'm not thinking about what you're saying. I'm thinking about what I'm saying. Whenever I'm at the gym, I practice having 150K on my body so I can practice to be choking me. Have you seen? There's a trend on there's a trend going on. Let's just put it there. There's a trend going on, or it was going on like a year ago, where people would do like the one that I'm thinking of is a Marvel Rivals strength test, and they'll show a character, and like the classic example is like a girl taking the male characters and seeing if she can like pelvic lift them, implying that she would fucking peg them, and if she could lift them with her pelvis. My favorite one of those is the guy who did it, and he shows Invisigal at like 135 pounds. And you're like, oh boy, it's gonna show him fucking her. It's gonna show him like pelvic thrusting a weight plate or something. And then it hard cuts to him. He's laying flat on his back on the ground. The 135 pound weight is on his face, and you can fucking see he's got a boner in his pants. It's the funniest shit I've ever fucking seen in my life. The whole video is set to that fucking song that goes, "Let me know. Do you love the way I love it? I'm feeling you, babe. Do you love the way I feel when I love you, babe?" It is a perfect fucking video. Oh, it's so good. Oh man, dude, 180 is lightweight. I'm like 220. I'm fat. Oh man. You see my BDSM test, you know I'm not joking. Oh, I know you're not joking. But like, I'm focused on me. No, I'm focused on whether y'all believe me. And honestly, I don't fucking care. Lend me your aura. People of Earth, lend me your energy. Fuck, I gotta end this stream soon. Shit. Alright, we're gonna do one more, which means we're gonna use another repel, and And once that rappel expires, we are going to... There it is. Once this rappel expires, we are going to do one more encounter, and then we're going to end stream tonight. And then I gotta figure out the proper way to get these set up in the channel, because I know one of them is probably missing from the lineup. That's fine. I'm an MA. You can trust me with your weights and height. I don't know. I kind of know what you mean by MA based on the context of your sentence. I know you do something in like not athletics, but like not nursing, but you do something in the medical something. All right, that's the last encounter for the night. Yippee, we got out of here, and nobody has to know how much of a fucking perverted fucking freak I am. Holy shit. Good lord, we got away with it. We got away with it. Folks, I'm not AFK. Why would it say I'm AFK? Folks, medical assistant, cool. Gamers, it's been fun. I'm heading out for the night. I will see y'all tomorrow since I promised to stream tomorrow. But for now, I'm tired and I gotta go to sleep. And my fucking god, I have to pee so unbelievably bad you can't fucking believe it. Gamers, have a good night. I'll see y'all around.